here. This is my 10 o'clock live, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. So I appreciate you all being here. We are going to be talking all things going live. Feel free to come in. Make sure you give me a thumbs up to like the live, as well as click that subscriber button and the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So hopefully you all are doing well. This is a great day to celebrate. Let's do something. I don't have my mic set up. I didn't set it up. So it's a great day to celebrate and honor all moms out there who are doing their thing. So I appreciate you all joining me this Sunday morning. And I'm going to set up my screen. Let's see if I can get it going. I'm going to see if I can get let's see what the sound looks like first. We'll see what the sound sounds like. And then we'll decide if we turn the mic on. I have to be honest with you. The mic on my TikTok side is like a prompt because it's connected to my tablet. It works better on my tablet than it does on the phone. So that's why I do it here. Okay. So we're gonna probably do no mic today, but we'll have it for aesthetics. So we'll have it for the aesthetics. I appreciate you all being here. Let me know if there's any questions. We are gonna get going in just a few minutes. Again, this is my 10 a.m. live. So we talk about all things going live. Want to make sure I'm answering questions for you all. Want to make sure you guys are getting what you need. We talk about live streaming from primarily a TikTok perspective. We want to make sure that we are helping you understand how to leverage TikTok. And then obviously I use this as a playlist so you can go back and watch it. You can watch my live stream. So definitely binge watch. Go ahead and take a look at it. I appreciate all the views, all the engagement. And it's here for you to grow, understand the platform. I've been doing a series over the last couple of days where we're talking about 5 things new live hosts should know. And so we talk about before you go live, the mindset, your marketing, how you set yourself up for success. Then we talk about your pre-live setups. What are some of the technical things you need to do to make sure you are operating correctly for your live stream and hopefully starting off with a strong start. And then we talk about once you get into that live, how are you moving? What are you saying? What are you doing to make sure you're actually connecting with your right audience? Then we talk about the audience, making sure you actually have thought about that audience. Like, who are you talking to? And then finally, we talk about that engagement. The engagement is so key. If you are not engaging from a live host perspective, from a viewer perspective, then you're not growing. You're not growing. So you got to make sure that you are absolutely engaged in the process and you're being intentional about connecting with your audience. So we're going to talk about all things going live in a second. We're going to move over to these TikTok streets. Always kind of go over there for a little bit and make sure that we are talking to our friends over there. In the meantime, if you are new to my live, I say give me a like, a thumbs up. That thumbs up helps YouTube know that people are here and engaging. And then also click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. And then I am a YouTube partner. And so I'm a creator on YouTube where I've unlocked the affiliate shopping cart as well as I've unlocked the ability to have memberships and gifting. So you are welcome to engage in those things. And then I've unlocked the ads as well. So all of those things are available. And so I want to make sure I am providing that information for you all. We'll see if some friends come in this morning, this Sunday morning. If not, that's fine. We're going to go over to the TikTok streets. We're going to connect over there. I'm going to talk for a little bit. My goal is to stay live. I usually do a 2-hour stint. Last couple days I've been going 3 hours. So we're going to try to not make that happen today. The plan as of now is that I probably won't come back for the 4 o'clock. I'm going to give get some family time in, do some relaxation, probably find a movie. I haven't watched a movie in a while, so find a movie to watch and hang out and do some R&R. So that is the plan as of right now. But we'll see where this takes me. Sometimes I miss going live and I'm like, oh, let me just go live for a little bit. I'll just do a little small live, just a little bit. So we'll see, because I do miss it when I don't do it. So we'll see. All right, my dear friends, we are going to go live on the TikTok side. Let me get some water. I'm still a little congested. We're going to go live over there and connect with some folks. Make sure that we are talking to our community, getting things going. Hopefully it goes smoothly. Hello, friend. Thank you for that thumbs up. Appreciate the like. Thank you for that support. We're gonna go. Hopefully it goes smoothly. I want to make sure we get over there and engage a little bit. That's the whole point of being here. So we want to get that early engagement going. Appreciate everybody here. Thank you so much. If you're here, go ahead and give me you gave me a thumbs up. Put a comment in the chat so we know who you are and what you all about. So I want to make sure we say hi to you as well. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. Hello, hello. How are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And make sure you tell how are you? I'm doing well. It's a great Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all out there. So I appreciate you all coming in. Thank you so much for the comments, the likes. Thank you all for coming in and saying hello this morning. Happy Mother's Day to anybody, all the special women in your lives, and you as well if you are a mom. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate that. So we're going to get over to the TikTok streets. We're going to say hi. We're going to say connect over there. And you guys are going to hear me in real time say the things that matter for my live stream, the key words. And so I'm going to say that because I want to make sure my community is picking up what I'm putting down. Um, um, Thank you so much. I don't know what that means, but appreciate you being here. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Let me know if there's, you say very funny. Okay. Appreciate you, friend. Guess. Huh? All right. We're going to start on TikTok. TikTok Live. We're live on TikTok. Welcome, welcome. We are talking 5 things new live hosts should know. Welcome to the room. TikTok live streaming tips for live hosts. Come in. We are talking how to go live for beginners, beginner tips to go live. Welcome to the room, everybody. Come on in. We're going to get to talking and tapping. Welcome to the room. We're talking live streaming tips for new live hosts. If you're a new live host and you want to learn how to go live, come in. We're going to talk about how to go live. So come in, ask questions. This is for new live hosts. We're going to do 5 things new live hosts should know as they prepare to go live. So feel free to come in and ask me questions. Unwritten Unstoppable, welcome to the room. Thank you all for being here. We are talking live streaming tips. Miss Bradley, welcome as well. My new friends, come on in. We're going to get to talking and tapping. I want to make sure I'm supporting you guys. We're going to see if we can get this room moving pretty quickly so we can get our 10K likes in 10 minutes. Let's say in 5 minutes. But appreciate you all being here. We're going to talk about 5 things every new live host should know. Happy Mother's Day. I see your friend with the flowers. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you guys have questions as you come in. Thank you so much for supporting the live stream. We are talking 5 things new live hosts should know. Appreciate everybody coming in. Feel free to come in, everyone. We are talking to our aspiring and our already doing it live hosts. So I appreciate everyone coming in and support. Thank you so much on the YT as well. I appreciate the support coming from over there. Hopefully all is well. I am sending out a message to my community. Appreciate everyone being here. All right, friends. Thank you so much for supporting. We are doing our live stream. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you guys have questions. Colette, welcome to the room. Others coming in, thank you so much for being here. We are going to get started in just a few minutes, so I appreciate you all being here. Mama Parker, welcome to the room as well. Thank you for that daily heart, me, Colette. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you all for supporting. I appreciate you all over here. Good morning, friend. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Appreciate you all being here. Appreciate all the support. We are talking how to go live, 5 tips, 5 things that new live hosts should know. So we're going to go over that. We've been doing this for the last couple days. So if you missed some of these, this is kind of an opportunity for you to hear the recap. Let me know if you guys have questions. I appreciate the support. We're going to talk about what you should know as a new live host and some things you want to think about as you start this journey and as you properly get started for with your live stream. So I appreciate you all being here. How's everyone doing this Sunday morning? How's everyone doing? Put that in the chat for me. We're also liking the live. You see the hearts flowing on the side over here. So we'll see if we can get to that 10K in 10 minutes. We're at almost 3K. And I think we've been on for 3 minutes. It's been officially 3 minutes. So hopefully we can pick up the pace a little bit. We're a little behind, but it's all good. I'll send you the link to preview the Go Live app. It is in testing mode now. Okay, nice, nice. I went live last night with a real bad toothache waiting for an emergency appointment. Oh, sorry to hear that. Dental pain is the worst. I had a gap, a really bad gap between my top two teeth. So I have a permanent retainer that goes from like right here to about right here. And one of the wires feels like it's charged, the adhesive that keeps the wire in place feels like it's coming up. So I may have a dental emergency soon too. So I'm trying to figure out, do I get in front of it, which I probably should, or just let it happen to myself. So I think I'm going to be in a situation too, but definitely get a doctor's appointment. See if you can get to the dentist sooner rather than later, friend, because it is no fun with dental pain. Hey, how you doing, DeQuaria? Thank you so much for being here. Elle, welcome to the room. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I'm going to have to keep saying that. I probably should put a Mother's Day sticker up just so y'all know I have not forgotten about the moms coming in and want to say hello to all of you. And so I'm going to put that up there. Put something out there for my mamas. Okay, we'll do that one. Hopefully it's not in the way of the so we'll use that one. Thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate that daily. Harmony Soda, welcome to the room. Welcome to the room. Hopefully you all are doing well. Can't stay, but I wanted to grab my heart. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for grabbing that heart, me. I appreciate it. So we're gonna get started in a little bit. Others coming in the room. If you are new to my room, I say it all the time. Put new in the chat. Say hello. I want to say hello back to you. SP, welcome back, friend. I see you, friend. You're growing. Fernando, welcome. The Healthy Hub with Dr. T. Welcome back, friend. Helen, welcome to the room. Prosperity, welcome back as well. Krista, welcome as well. These are some of the new names in the chat. So in our box up here, if you guys ever click up here, that's the people who are currently in your room. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Happy Mother's Day to you all too. So I appreciate that. And bonus mom's day. I heard that. I am a bonus mom. I'm a mama and a bonus mama. So I heard that, friend. You see, I have a new phone. I see. That's what I was talking about. I was like, SB, you doing your thing. I love it. I love it, friend. That's what it's all about. You didn't post some content. You got your bio right. You got your photo upgraded. Look at you, friend. Helen, welcome to the room. Appreciate you as well being here. Um, Love and happiness. Thank you all for commenting. I appreciate this support. We're doing our early engagement. That's where you like the live so that we can get those hearts flowing on the side. That is TikTok's way to kind of see if the room is moving and shaking. People are actually engaging in the live stream, which is great. Not going live yet. You're going to get there. That's going to be the next step. You're about to get there. You're doing all the right things, friend. Franz, thank you for that follow. Others come in our room. If you're new to my room, put new in the chat. Thank you for chiming in, but also make sure you follow the live host. All right. So follow the live host if you are brand new. So thank you for coming back again. So in the beginning, I gave a couple tips. We do this warm up on purpose. Thank you for following the live host. We do this warm up on purpose. We're trying to get our likes up. We're supporting the live. We got everyone tapping the screen. You're literally liking the live. TikTok filtered the comments. So if you want to reword what you wrote, I don't see it. The last thing I see is SP where it says thanks to you. Thank you, friend. But we are liking the live. And as you like the live, those hearts are flowing. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate it. Those hearts are flowing. We try to get to 10K before 10 minutes. So we're 7 minutes in, so we're ahead of the curve right now. That's awesome because we're at 8.5K likes, the hearts under my name. And so essentially what happens is that TikTok is seeing this engagement and they will ultimately support you with bringing more people in the room. You see a little surge. So you'll see that happening in the flash goal we get early. We just got the flash goal actually. Oh, I said I actually tapped myself out on the room. Okay. He fell off the porch. Okay, TikTok is being kind. TikTok gave us 8 roses. I think we can knock this out quickly. So it's one per person. It's a flash goal. I don't set it. TikTok sets it. It's a way to get your room moving and shaking. And so thank you so much for being here. You said, how do you like? Thank you all. I appreciate you all. Let's see if we can get 8 people to support. That flash goal is one per person. So if you're in the room, feel free to send a rose. We need 3 more people to participate. So 3 more roses. Roses are, it's a flash goal. Roses are 1 penny, 1 coin. And so 1 rose per person will help us satisfy that flash goal. So are we going to get it? Oh my gosh, are we going to get it that quickly? I think we're close. Did we satisfy it? Yes, we did. Look at there. You guys are awesome. So I do not have to talk about the flash goal the rest of this live. So appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's a 15-minute goal, so you have to do it within 15 minutes. Okay, so that's what's happening. So you want to get it done. You want to get it done quickly. It does come early, which is great. We also got to our 10K under 10 minutes. We're 9 minutes in. So I'm happy for that too. So we are rocking and rolling. So the live is starting off, hopefully in a good way. We'll see how it goes, how it progresses, but hopefully it's starting off well. Good morning, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Um, was it Rashetta? Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Spirit Child, welcome to the room, friend. Hopefully you're doing well. Let me know if you guys have questions as you come in too. So we do the 5 things every new live host should know. I've structured this. Every time I do it, I add a little bit extra. So I'm going to give y'all a little bit more information. So we're going to play around with some stuff. But I want you guys to understand that there is a process you want to take. You want to be almost like a ritual. When you think about how you start your live, what are you doing before that? How do you get that engagement? All those things. So this was one of them. This, what we just did, that 10K in 10 minutes is part of it. All right. So you want to get things moving quickly in the chat. And some people will do this. And just for you guys to know, you can decide how you want to engage this. Some people will say, hey guys, let's get to tapping. Once we get to, 25K, I'll start the conversation or I'll give you your first tip. Or you know what I'm saying? So people do that as a way to kind of spark that room. Let's get some engagement happening first, and then I'll start my lesson. So some of that happens. Typically what we've noticed as a pattern is that if you get that engagement going early, that flash goal comes early. Thank you for that, Daily Heart Me. And so that helps the room get moving too. And so you decide what you want to do. Some people play music. You're playing music and you're doing this whole, energizer for the room. That helps to get things going. Thank you so much. I see you, Major Payne. Welcome to the room. Christy, thank you so much for the repost. Let's do this. Let's share out the live if you guys don't mind. Thank you, Christy, for reminding me. Those shares, if you click the arrow in the corner here, you can share it out. You can repost it like Christy did. You can add it to your story. You also can send it to individuals and group chats. All that is available to you. If you press down on the center of the screen, press down on my nose. Thank you all for sharing out the live. I see you, friend. You can actually pull up a list of people to share it to. People call this a power share because you can go down that list and share it. Just go straight down that list. So that's called a power share. And so if you guys don't mind power sharing the live out, that also helps to get the room going as well. So thank you all for supporting. Thank you all for the repost. We got somebody in here who's a bad actor. We don't want distractions. Um, so I want to make sure we are focused on the topic at hand. We want to focus on the topic at hand. We don't need anybody coming in messing up our Mother's Day. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Hey, new generation. Hey, Miss Vicky. Miss Vicky, where you been? Happy Mother's Day to all my mamas in the room too. I appreciate you all. Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully all is well. So happy Mother's Day all. Thank you so much, Melissa. I appreciate it. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate the support. Yes, happy Mother's Day. She said bad actor. Love that. Yeah. Yeah. How you doing, Rose Gold? Look at you, friend. I see you. You've been doing your thing lately. I'm proud of you. You're like, I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going live. So I need to pop in on you, friend. So I love it. Um, but yeah, happy Mother's Day, everyone. I appreciate you all being here. Yeah, we do have people who come in here, and you get some of the bad actors, the trolls, the people who want attention, the people who need a little love, but they come and do it all wrong. So we have to get rid of them. So we don't give them too much attention. We just go ahead and remove them really quickly. Don't get caught up into that, and be careful. This is a pro tip. Be careful about reading comments that are bad comments. So I try to do a quick visual scan before I start talking. So you'll get to the point where you're being very intentional about what you're saying, because you don't want to say something out loud, reading someone's comment, you get in trouble. Yeah. So if they put something inappropriate in your chat, you got to be careful. So thank you so much. I see all the Mother's Day wishes. I see you guys. Thank you so much. I see you, Harold. I see you, Miss Vicky. I appreciate you all. SB, connecting with one another. Thank you all for connecting. I appreciate it. You said I had 4 to 5 people pretty consistently last night. I told you. I see you, friend. I see you. Rose Gold, that is awesome, friend. She was one of our nervous, afraid, shy host out here, and so now she's doing her thing. She's being more consistent. So I'm happy you are doing it, friend. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right. Hey Kiki, welcome to the room. I want to go live so bad, however, I'm scared and I don't know how to start. Kiki, stay with me. We're going to talk about that. We're actually going to start a little bit with the mindset stuff too. We'll start a little bit with the mindset, and then we'll go through the 5 steps, because I want you guys to understand. I mean, obviously, a lot of this is based on you showing up consistently, but then you also have to be comfortable. And so that comfort comes, you build that comfort and that confidence over time. So you just have to just do it scared. That's what we say, do it scared. Thank you for the stickers. Look at your SP, do it scared. You guys know. And now phase 4 for the most part. I saw that too. Look at you. So Rose Gold, she met with me. Rose Gold was like, Doc, I want to be faceless. She's like, how do I be faceless? Teach me how to do a faceless. I was like, oh Lord. I said, okay, okay. So she was faceless for some of it. We tried to do a little bit. We did a hybrid. I think that's what I told her to do. Do a hybrid. So she's not 100% faceless, but just show your face a little bit. You practice with the dual camera too. And now she's like, I'm face forward. I'm here. I'm here all the time. So I love it. I love it, friend. Keep doing your thing. Thank you so much. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you all the compliments and the encouragement for others. I appreciate it. Picked up another super fans, a total of 7 now. Look at you, Harold. Awesome, awesome, friend. That's good. That's good. And when you speak about it and you talk about it, it'll happen. It'll happen. And you're showing up consistently as well, so people see the value. Absolutely. Listen to me encouraging people. I see you, SB. I see you, friend. So that's what this is all about. My nervous, afraid, shy, scared folks, I want you guys to know that at the end of the day, I was you. I was you. I was that person. I'm a nail biter, y'all. I bite my nails. Okay. So I know what you deal with. And so, but at the end of the day, I just kept showing up. I was like, you know what? Mind over matter. It's easy for me to say all the things I normally tell myself. This is hard. This is uncomfortable. I'm wasting my time. Why am I doing this? Who am I doing this for? What's the purpose? All those things you tell yourself, and essentially you say true, and then talk yourself out of doing something. And to be honest with you, I couldn't imagine myself not doing this. And I said this to my mod on she was on the YT yesterday. We were talking. I said, I see it as therapy. I see this as a way for me to say all the things that are pent up, that I'm thinking about, that oftentimes hold me back from doing stuff, my procrastination, my overthinking, all the things. And now I'm at a space in my life where I feel like there's nothing that can stop me but me. All these years I've more or less wasted because I had talked myself out of doing things. And now I'm at a point in my life like, yeah, why not? Let me try it. What's to lose? Who am I hurting? What am I doing? So just think about it from that perspective. It takes time to get to that point, but as you do this, you'll feel more confident. You'll build that confidence by doing it too, but you'll feel at ease. It's actually interesting. So today's Mother's Day, and my husband, he got catered. His mom is here. My mother-in-law's here, and he catered food instead of us going out to a restaurant and having to figure out what time and all this other stuff. So she's coming. My daughter's on her way from college, so she's coming home for the next couple of days. And I said, I'm going to do my 10 o'clock live. Literally going to do my 10 o'clock live. So I'm here now. And I was like, I might come back for my 4 o'clock. Because I was like, what am I doing? I'm doing what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I like doing this. Oh, I'm going to do what I want to do. So I may come back at 4. We'll see. We'll see. I may curl up and watch a movie. I don't know yet, but I'm gonna do what I want to do. So that's how I feel about this. Um, so thank you so much, Kiki. I do not do tarot, friend. No, we're just talking, friends. Nope, I teach you how to go live. That's what I do, friend. Thank you all. Makes sense. Happy Mother's Day. One love. I know that's right. Yes. So much love, either way. Yes, absolutely. I appreciate you all being here. So my new friends who are in the room, if you are new, put new in the chat. We do that early engagement. We want to say hi to you. We're trying to get you to understand the importance and value of coming here, going live, first of all, and communicating and engaging as a viewer. So we're going to talk about viewer engagement. We always got to talk about viewer engagement, but I want you to understand you are learning as you're doing as a viewer. Because when you become a live host, you're going to tell your viewers how to engage and how to get the most out of this experience. And so if you're just sitting back watching and lurking and not engaging, then how are you going to tell the people what to do? Because you don't know what to do. So you got to start doing the engagement. When I go live, the stuff I talk about here is because I've been doing it. Been doing it as a live host. I'm pressing buttons. I'm learning all the things here, the features and stuff. But then I've also been doing it as a viewer. I understand what it means to do viewer engagement. Thank you so much, Jana. Thank you so much for being here. So keep that in mind. You guys are learning as you're doing. And as a viewer, you're going to teach your people. You got to teach them. You got to tell them what to do. You're going to teach your people what to do as well because you do it. Will there be a call tonight? No, I sent an email. I sent an email this morning saying we're going to cancel it because of Mother's Day. I want people to have choice about what they want to do. You do what you do. This is your day. Do what you call to do. But no, we're not going to meet as a group. We'll meet next week. Hello, Mama T. Welcome to the room. Appreciate you being here. New today. Welcome to the room, Helen. Appreciate you being here. You're awesome. Thank you. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The app isn't gonna know you're real if you don't engage. That's true. The app thinks you're a bot. So let's get going. We don't want any bots in the room. Appreciate you guys. Hey, Mary Kay, welcome back. Okay, thank you. You're welcome, Elle. Hi, Q. Hello, hello. How are you? What are we discussing today? We're going to discuss our 5 things. Look at you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you, friend. Thank you for that. We're going to just discuss, what does it mean to go live? There's some 5 things. I have 5 things that I talked about over the last couple of days, and we've gotten through it in a very long-winded way. So we're going to see if we could be a little bit more concise. The last couple of days, I've gone live for 3 hours. The lights went out on me, y'all. That's how long I was going live. TikTok, my lights in my room was like, enough, Doc, enough. You got to stop. You said, what was that? That gift was called, what was that called? That was gosh, was that the fairy? What was that called? Where's it at in the comments? I don't see it. Let me see. It's in it's in my gift up here. What did I name that one? What is that one called? It's called the Fairy Locket. The Fairy Locket. That's what that is. Super cute, wasn't it? That's called the Fairy Locket. Yeah, I love long-winded. We're certified yappers around here. I know. That was a cool gift. It was, Mary Kay, yes. The fairy locket. Yeah, that was a cool one. I tried to get one that was somewhat Mother's Day-esque. Something that brought whimsy to the room. So thank you for that, friend. I appreciate you. We are certified yappers. We are. We are. When we do our meetings on Sundays, I say that. I said, okay, I know we're gonna talk, y'all. It really is like a mastermind or a think tank of people because we talk and we share and it's a great group. So I kind of miss our Sundays when we don't do it. So it's funny. Elle asked, like, are we meeting today? I was like, no, we're not gonna meet today. I mentioned it yesterday and a couple of people was like, no, we won't meet. I was like, okay. So we won't meet, but it will be back next week. Love it. Always miss it. I'll get there eventually. You will get there. Get there. Mama T, thank you for the rose. I appreciate that, friend. Hey, Eugene, welcome to the room. Thank you for the rose. So let's get to talking, friend. Tracy, welcome. Hey, Doc. I'll come in to support. Thank you, friend. Tracy, thank you for the. She said, I can't engage. Tracy, we're gonna get you a tapper. We're gonna get you a tapper. That's my thing. If I'm multitasking, I attach this to the screen and it's tapping away and we get those taps going. So that's the way to engage too, guys. So I just want to make sure and we'll talk through some of the different ways you get engaged instead of watching from outside. There we go, friend. There we go. I love it. Thank you all for supporting. So we're going to talk about engagement. That's where we've been kind of ending the conversation. I'm not going to start there. I just want to make sure you guys are thinking about when you go live, like what are some chronological things you should do? Okay. So, and when I say chronological, I do think there is a ritual in terms of how you approach this. Yes, give me one of those. Yes, it has to be kind of ritualistic in terms of how you approach this, because in doing this you're going to figure out what works, what doesn't work, and there'll be some things that you'll add to it, you'll take away, but you want to be very intentional about showing up and making sure that people know you're showing up too. All right, so let me say this. Let's do this. I did this yesterday and I want to kind of hear from you guys too. What are some of the things you do before you even get to the point of clicking the first go live button? What are some of the things you do? Okay, so put it in the chat. Tell me maybe one or two things that you do on set before you're like, I'm gonna go live. What do I need to do? What are some things that you do? Zippy, welcome to the room. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. Appreciate everybody coming through. Thank you so much on the YT as well. Appreciate y'all being here. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. Hey, Smurfette, welcome to the room, friend. Appreciate you being here as well. Light setup, backup account, notes for my structure. Okay, I like that. Tapper. Okay. That's good. That's good. Others, let me know what you do. What do you do before you go live? Good morning. Appreciate your friend. Good morning. Good morning. Um, so what are some of the things you do before you go live? And maybe I should ask this. Now, who does not go live? If you don't know what you do. You're like, Doc, I ain't never gone live before. I'm here to learn. Clean desk, arrange lighting, double check outline. Okay, double check outline. That's good. Set up Riverside for my coach train. There we go. I love that. I love that. That's awesome. Title on page. Okay. You said me, wasn't it? You said you've never done it. Make a video. Make a video. Jay, that's good. Me, not yet. Not yet. That's fine. Helen, take some notes, friends. We're gonna talk through it too. Get my water, got my water sitting over here. Check my preferences, board set up. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much, friend. Happy Mother's Day to my mom's in the room too. Post to my story. You was here before. You know what we're gonna say. We're gonna say some of those things you need to do. Appreciate that. Yes. I'm scared to go live. I think I might mess up. Oh, there's no messing up. It's all good. In the beginning, that's the whole point of this. You're practicing. Practice makes progress. So there's no way you can mess up. Yeah. And then you can take the content when you're practicing, especially when the room's quiet, you can re-say it. You know what I'm saying? You can start over. You can repeat yourself repeatedly. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. Appreciate the fairy locket. But yeah, you can repeat yourself and you can clean it up and perfect how you want it to say, how you want to say things. Yeah. So can't mess up. Nothing to mess up. Makeup check. Oh, yeah. Okay. Say good morning to the bulletin board. All right. Yes. Yes. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's a good idea. Post to the story saying I'm going live. Yes. Yep. Hey. Okay, so what I've heard, and I love some of the things you guys put in the chat, because that really is the process. You want to pay attention to what you're doing and come up with a process that works for you. Now, I said before you even set up the go live button. So there's a part two where you do some of the setup stuff, the lights, the sounds, all those things. So we're gonna get to that in a second. But before you go live, there's some things you want to pay attention to. You said I've gone live once. I had no idea what I was doing. How do you set a goal? Okay, so we'll talk about that in a second more. Give me 1 second. We're gonna get to that. That's gonna be part two. That's the second step. Nana, welcome to the rooms. Others coming in. If you're coming in, put hi in the chat, say hello, say you're new. And if you haven't already, we're going to try to get our shares up. We have 68 shares. You can click the arrow in the corner. Let's see if we can get it to over 100. So you can repost, you can add it to your story, you can share out the live. So that'll help us move to choose products to promote. Oh, that's for your shop page. Okay, that's good. I think that I will put that under step number 2. But yes, absolutely. You said new here. Welcome, Crystal. Welcome, Zippy. Thank you so much. Hey, howdy, Crystal. Good morning, Smitty Professor. Welcome to the room. Hey, from Minneapolis. Hey, Pro Vibe. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you all for joining. So we're talking about the 5 things you need. Every new live host should know. All right. So I want you to pay attention to some of this. So the very first thing I say, and there's probably even a step 0 because you got to get that mindset right. Okay? You got to get those jitters out. You're going to be a little nervous in the beginning, but you got to get in the right mindset. And then there's maybe even a little bit of preparation that you do. Like Hallie Q says she has her outline. I heard Rose says she comes up with an outline structure. Those are some of the things you can do to prepare yourself. All right? So you absolutely could have notes. I'll tell you right now, your girl, I still keep notes. These are the 5 things I'm going to tell you guys. I still keep notes. I take notes of my live stream, especially if there's something I want to tell you. Sometimes I kind of have an open Q&A. You guys ask me questions and I just flow. But a lot of times I'm like, okay, you know what? If the people aren't if the people aren't asking questions, what can I tell them? What do I need to bring to this live stream? So I have some notes I want to say. Okay? You said I do every day. Yep. Yep. So I prepare, that's almost like step 0. A little bit of preparation on the front end. And I say a little bit. Sometimes in the beginning, you feel like it has to be a whole lot of stuff. Not at all. Don't overthink this. At the end of the day, you are rinsing and repeating a lot of the things you say. Okay, you said me too notes. Yeah. So I love your live streams. Thank you so much, Fran. I appreciate that. And so at the end of the day, you're rinsing and repeating. You don't have to come up with a long 2-hour stream. You do want to think about this in segments. So you just saw in real time this first live. We spent the last, it's 30 minutes. It's exactly 30 minutes this live has been going on. And I'm just getting to step number 1. So we took a long time. We did our little warm up. We shared the live out. I was chatting with some of y'all. Y'all putting comments in. We're talking about, Mother's Day. We're talking a little mindset. And then I asked you guys, what do you do? You guys commented. We're talking about that. And so 30 minutes just went by. Just that quick. So don't overthink it. It'll go quick. And so you can come up with some segments for how you want your live to flow. And so now we're going to flow it into going through these 5 things. And I told y'all earlier, my live, these 5 things took me 3 hours, y'all. So we're gonna try to pick up the pace a little bit, a little bit. So we'll try to pick up the pace because I certainly don't want to be here for 3 hours. But if it depends on how the conversation flows. You said I began with reading a confidence script before I press my go live. Ooh, I love that. I love that. I love that. So you're getting yourself in the right mindset for it too. So doing that preparation will help ground you a little bit. And then my friends who are nervous, scared, afraid, I'm going to tell you this. I'm literally in my home, my shoes off. I ain't even got socks on. I'm touching my carpet. I'm talking to you all. I'm having this conversation with what I perceive to be my best friend. This is the person I love the most than anybody else in the world. And I'm comfortable. I have no cares in the world. Somebody come in my room right now, it's going to be either my son or my husband coming in to say something. And at the end of the day, I'm fine. All right. So understand what the psyche is because you don't have to create this really intensive anxiety ridden moment. It could be very relaxing because you're here with you. Okay. And then just so happen you have these people out here chatting with you and talking. And in the beginning, they don't chat as much. Just so that you know, you don't get a lot of engagement. Hey, Nafis, welcome to the room, friend. So just know that at the end of the day, you're here. And you can be comfortable and confident. You're going to build that confidence as you do it more. Because if you do it once and it's nerve wracking and you're like, I'm not going to do it again, I'm going to tell you, you'll be okay. Go back and do it again. You got this. All right. So that's the point 0. That's step 0. Got to get in the right mindset. Maybe do a little bit of preparation so that you have some notes. But step 1, and we heard people say it, you said be kind to yourself. I love that. Happy Mother's Day to all of you all. Step number 1 truly is marketing yourself. Nobody's going to know you're going live if you don't tell them. Who going to know you're going live? You got to tell the people you're going live. The people got to know. So you got to tell the people you're going live. All right. There's another practice you can do even before that. Hey, Miss Chocolate. Hey, Dr. Peg. I saw you, Harold, coming back in. Thank you all. Happy Mother's Day to all of you all. Thank you so much for being here. And at the end of the day, you got to tell the people. So you go do a post. In that post, you can add it to your story. All right. But even before you do a post, I want you to do a live event. A live event essentially is you scheduling your live. My lives, I actually have to do my schedule for the upcoming week. Today's Sunday. So there's a 4 o'clock already scheduled. So I had done live events earlier last week. And so it took me to Sunday. Now, theoretically, I should have come on and had maybe Monday scheduled so you guys can have that, but I didn't do that. All right. Um, Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Appreciate everybody. How far in advance to schedule? You can schedule all the way out to 28 days. You got a whole month you can schedule if you wanted to. The whole month of lives. If you're really ambitious, do it. What's to lose? Schedule them all out. It holds you accountable. It makes you say, you know what? I scheduled this. I'm gonna show up. Hopefully you think that way and you follow through. But yeah, you schedule it, do it. What about a minimum? What do you mean by minimum? A minimum is one. What you mean? Or zero. But yeah, you could do as few as one or as many as 38. I'm 28 rather. Yeah, 5 minutes before. Oh, you're talking about in terms of when you do it? Honestly, I'm going to tell you right now. I do it. I've done it as little as 5 minutes before. I've done that before. I average probably about 15 minutes before, but the reason I do that 15 minutes before is because I go on my TikTok and I share my live to my story. I do all that. I share a note to my story as well. Because if you go to my page right now, click my profile picture. My mini profile is going to pop up. Click my photo again. It takes you to my main profile. You'll see a happy Mother's Day and join me live at 10 a.m. There's a message in my note. You'll see, if you click my stories, you'll see the last two lives, the last two posts. I sent two posts to my stories based on content that I've posted announcing I'm going live. And so I repeat those same posts every day. Yeah. And so Flora, she's in the agency. She has a tip where she gives that she actually has a photo in her camera roll, a post that's in her camera roll. It's not posted to her feed, but it's in her camera roll. And she sends that one to her stories every day. So on average, I'm posting to my stories easily 6 times a day. Because what happens is I send those two posts that I just mentioned to my story. And then I come live and share my live to my story. And I do that 2 times a day. So that's 6 every day that happens. And when I go to other people's lives, I share the post and I share to my stories too. So you see a lot of content. If I do an original post of something else, I share it to my stories. So I'm posting constantly to my stories. So that's happening all the time. Thank you so much. I see you all coming in. Thank you, everybody coming in. I see you, Ebony. Welcome back. Others coming in. Appreciate you all. So what we gain by doing lives, why should we do it? I'm really new to this. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna talk about the 4 reasons in a second. Let me finish the marketing conversation. That's probably like a pre reason for why you want to show up. Thank you so much. How you doing, Philosophy? Welcome to the room. Thank you. Stories or regular posts? Both, honestly. So stories definitely. Regular post you should do, if you look, you should do a post that says, hey guys, I'm going live, XYZ, fill in your topic. So for my topic, it's about going live, helping you go live. Hey guys, I'm going live. I'm going to teach you the 5 things every new live host should know about going live. Join me live at today at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern, where I'm going to give you 5 tips of how you should go live as a new live host. There's a post. That's it. Simple as that. 7 seconds. Some music to it. Put my title on the page. There we have it. All right. So don't overthink it. And so there's a post I did where I just took a picture and I added some text on the screen and talked about I'm going live. That's the one where the Michael Jackson song is to it and started feeding into the live. It was a glitch. But I just posted about that. And so just know you could take clips from your live and make it content too. All right. So I don't want you guys to overthink this. You got this. How do you share your live to your story? There's the arrow here, just like it says for you guys. Click the arrow. You guys see it too. I see what you see. Click the arrow, and then it says add to story. You could do that as a live host. I have that same feature, and you guys have it. So why don't y'all add my live to your story? Add it to story so people can see it. But yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. So yeah, so that's so you add it to your story, you create that live event, you can add the live event. If you go to my last couple story posts, you'll see where I added the live event for this live. It says register at 10 o'clock. You guys can click that to register. You can add it to your story too. You can add it to your post. You can add a link that says live event. It'll show up on the post. You can add it to your post as well. All right. So I don't want you guys to miss out on those easy engagement. And what typically happens is that I have a few people that register. It sits on your profile. You guys can go on my profile and look and see where it says live and it sees the date. You see the date and the time. And then people register. People register from the profile page. People register from here because when this live ends, the next live event registration shows up. You can register right then and there. And then you get a reminder that I'm live. Yep. So you get a reminder. Let me know, what do you need help with, Rose? What are you saying? You need to know how to do that, learn how to do that. What exactly are you saying, friend? And so thank you all who are coming in. If you are new coming in, feel free to put new in the chat. Say hello. We want to say hi back to you. So put new in the chat. We can say hi to you. And then happy Mother's Day to all my moms in the room. I appreciate you all joining me on this special day for us. So I appreciate you all. But the registration in my story or post. Okay, put the registration in your story or post. Okay, I need help promoting my live. That's what you're doing. That's what we're talking about. You want to market your live. Hey, Grace with the vote. Welcome, friend. Appreciate you being here. Really quickly, I'm going to show you this rose gold real quick. Let's do this. Rose. Okay. Follow me, friend. The first step is that you are going to do what's called a live event. You're going to go to your TikTok studio. On your TikTok studio is on your profile. Click TikTok studio. You're going to scroll over to the live side because it's going to say, you'll see where it says post and live. You're going to go to the live side. Scroll down. Scroll all the way down to tools and resources. Under tools and resources, it says it here, live event. Click live event. Under live event, it says create an event. You can create an event. Under create an event, you put a title, you put time, how long you want to go live. You make it so that it's a regular live, not a shoppable live. Mine defaults to shoppable. Don't know why. This one defaults to regular, which is good. But you may have to change the type. If it defaults to shoppable, change it to regular. All right. You want it to be a regular live, and then you just do that and set it, and then now it's on your profile. Every time I'm just gonna say test. I'm not gonna put anything on here. Any major thing. Test live event. I'm going to do this for you guys, just so that you guys can see it in real time. We'll do this now. And then we got a regular, okay, and I'm going to hit create. I'm not going to put a description or anything like that. You can put a description. So now it's a live event. You hit done. You hear. I usually add this to my story too, but I'm just going to say, so what's happening now when I go to my profile for this account? When I go to my profile for this account, that live event is there. You see it? Okay. So we're going to take this video I did. This is a video I did about the agency. All right. So now we're going to click the three dots here. We're going to scroll over. It says add to story. I'm going to click add to story. It's a great way to build your community. Volume down. So add to story. You see this little sticker symbol? And then you see this little live, 12:30. And then you see my post, my live schedule. It's right there, the one I created just now. Hit done. And then I can add it to story. And that's it. Hey, Anita, thank you so much. Hello, friends. That's it. It's been added to my story. Got the little live event on there too. So you guys saw that. All right. Simple as that. That's it. Added to my story. And then if you want to go back and see, it's there. And if you want to register, you can register. The live event is there. Okay? That's it. You're marketing your live. Hey, JD, welcome to the room, everybody. Welcome, 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 everybody in the room. I appreciate you. My new friends come in. You guys saw that in real time. Let me know what part of that you didn't catch. So market your live, all right? You are responsible. Treat it as a business. Gotta let people know that you're going live. Okay? You gotta let the people know. All right? So create a live event, add it to your post, add it to your stories, and put it out there for folks so that they can register. That's as simple as that. So start with your live event. So I want you guys to start marketing yourself. Um, And so let me know. You said, "Oh, please, Helen, stay with me." So here's really quickly. If you guys miss any of this conversation, you didn't catch it. I also right now I'm co-streaming on YouTube, so you can go to the YT. This will be a play. This will be a playlist, but it'll be also on the live section on my YT channel, and you can go back and watch it. So any of the stuff you missed, there is an opportunity for you to catch some of it. Now you're not going to be able to catch all of it because I'm moving differently on this platform than I do on YouTube, but you should be able to see some of it. How can I save this? I'm new to use to it. Save what? Hey, something you can use. Every live is saved for you for 30 days once you go live. You can't save my live. You got to go watch the replay. If 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 I since I co-stream, it's available to you to watch the replay. However, as a live host, you can send people your replays and you can make that feature available too for people to go back and see it. So there's a feature you could toggle on that everyone who comes in your room, you could actually have it so that they receive your live replay too. Obviously I don't have that feature turned on. The last step just before you add it to your stories, again, please, the last step just before I added to my stories was me clicking that little sticker symbol. There's a little sticker symbol. That was the last step. hmm It looks like a little sticker. Yeah, click that, and it says live event 12:30. That's what you're clicking. All right. I caught the end of it. That's why I was asking. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Sticker. Thanks. That's it. Yep. So keep that in mind. Market your live. I didn't say promote. Promote is a separate feature. That's what you pay for. But I said market. You want to let people know you're live. You need to talk about it in your content. You need to talk about your topic. You need to be talking about your topic anyway in your content. You need to do content. Let me say it. Just in case there's some people in the room who didn't understand. You got to do content too. All right? So if you don't have content, you did. Do content. That's the first step. Okay? Ocean Summers, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you for that daily heart me. All right, friend. That's step number 1. All right? So step number 2, we're gonna try to fast track this a little bit. Thank you so much. You said pumpkin and sweet potato chops. I got you. Um, Thank you, friends. Thank you so much, Osha. Thank you for the flowers. I appreciate y'all. Y'all so sweet. Thank you, friends. So let's do this. When it comes down to number 2, put in the chat. What's your now we're at the point that we're about to go live. What do we do before we press that go live button? What are we doing? Now we haven't pressed the button yet. We are now in the pre-live setup stage. What are we doing? What are some of the things you do? Put that in the chat for me. I think we heard some of the things earlier, but put in the chat. Let's get the chat to moving. I want to make sure we are constantly engaging. So what do you do for your pre-live setup? Put that in the chat for me, friends. I don't want to miss out on some of the great ideas you guys have. Thank you. Hey, Benny. Thank you so much for that follow. If you haven't followed the live host, you guys are welcome to do so. Thank you so much for the support. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms that came in. I appreciate the support. And if you are brand new, welcome, friend. If you're brand new, go ahead and click that um, share button in the corner so we can share out this live. I want to make sure we get some shares going. You can repost it. You can add it to your story. You can also send it to individuals group chats. You can also do what's called a power share by clicking the middle of the screen and sharing out to other individuals. That's called a power share. So if you guys don't mind power sharing out the live, that will help as well. We'll get more visibility for the room. Thank you all for supporting. And keep in mind, I said this earlier, I'm just going to repeat myself. You are practicing how to be a live host as a viewer. Keep this in mind. When you become a live host, You're going to want people to engage in your live. And so if you're just sitting back watching and lurking and not saying anything, not doing any of the engagement, then you don't understand how to be a good viewer. So how are you going to teach other people to be a good viewer for your live? So you got to make sure you start practicing that when you go to other people's lives, because that's what you're going to want people to do for you. All right? That's the name of this game. TikTok is all about engagement. So if you're not engaging, then it's going to be really hard for you when you become a live host, because you're not going to understand the engagement process. All right. So just keep that in mind. Thank you. You're welcome. I say that to you guys, and I want you guys unsure I'm here to grow. There we go, friend. You're welcome. So we're gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you guys how to be good engagers too. I'm older than you, but you have oh so mama mama bear spirit. No, I don't. Good morning, Lola. Welcome to the room. So, but if you're doing this, guys, there are some rules to engagement. So you're going to make sure you pay attention to it. On my list, we say 5 things. Engagement's number 5. We're going to talk about that because I don't want y'all to miss the big picture. It's easy, so easy to just assume people are coming here and they all of a sudden people going to do all the things you need them to do. No. Just like I asked you guys to share, and I appreciate all the shares. Thank you all who supported that. You're gonna have to have people engage in your life. You said, I mean, this is that is a true compliment, Dr. Lisa. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that, Ocean Summer. But yeah, so just keep that in mind. I want you guys to understand the etiquette, but also understand how you are looking at this. You're looking at this as everything you're doing is learning. It's part of your learning, part of your growth, part of the things you're going to apply to your live stream. Okay? You're in the tune with the ancestors and an older mama. So thanks, friends. I love it. All right, so let's go back to the lesson. So number two thing. I didn't see a whole lot. I don't know if I saw a lot of stuff, but we had some people say it earlier. You got to set up your room. You're live. Your lights matter. Your sound matters. Your background matters. Your Wi-Fi connection matters. Making sure the app is updated matters. Making sure you're being intentional about what does it mean to set up your room for the type of people who are going to come in. Are you having your room as 18 years and under can come in your room? Anyone can come in. Is it 18 years and older because of your content? Now my room is 18. I don't have that 18 years and older on. I don't have that cut on because so I just have any and everybody can come in here. We do get some shenanigans every now and then, some foolishness from the young folks or maybe some adults that act crazy. I don't know. So we get some of that, but for the most part, we have a mature audience that comes in here. But you gotta set your room up. You gotta be intentional about what you're doing, you know. And so make sure you turn on the audience control and content disclosure. If your room is for a more mature content, you're selling your physical products or digital products, then again, be intentional. Hey, Deneen, you want to set that up too. So you got to make sure of content disclosure. That's part of your branding. And again, depending on your topic, is based on what you're saying. So it gives you a little bit of leeway to say things that maybe you're associating with another company or you're talking about medicine or medical related topics. Turn that on so TikTok knows that you're talking about your brand. Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day, friends. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, friends. So appreciate the follow as well. Thank you, friend. I see you, friend. Make sure you are engaged, and you just can't ask people to support you if you're not supporting back. So we want to make sure you guys are supporters. So we talk about supporting. Thank you so much for the radiant launch. I appreciate it. So we're going to talk about supporting in a second. So make sure your room is set up. This is not a fake background. This is real. This is real. Somebody's like, oh, your virtual background. I was like, oh, this ain't virtual. This is real. So this is a real background. But at the end of the day, make sure your room is set up in a way that you have good lights. TikTok will give you a message saying a well lit room performs better. And if you have static images, that's a problem. You can get in trouble for that. Want to make sure you're not eating and drinking on the camera. Drink off camera. Make sure you're being intentional about that. You said you love the pink. Thank you, friend. And so your setup matters, your sound. This is a little bit of smoke and mirrors. This microphone is actually part of my YouTube, my tablet setup, because the sound over there needed the mic. Here for you all, it's my phone. The audio's coming from my phone. So again, just make sure all that is set up for you. All right. Let me know if there's any questions. I'm going to kind of zip through that part. The board. Let me speak to this board. This is a board. You set this up beforehand too. Thank you, Miss K Latte. Happy Mother's Day to you as well, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you all to all the moms out there. So when it comes to this board, you got to put words on your board before you go live. That's under the settings feature. So you're on the screen, you're setting your live up, you click settings, there's an icon there. Then you can go to, or maybe it's under the boards icon, and then you can go to where it says general. This is a general board. You hit the plus sign on your board. Do not put social media. Don't put TikTok, including TikTok's name. Don't put that on your board. Don't put any websites, no pricing, no personal information, name, phone number, email. None of that goes on your board. None of it goes on your back screen, your overlay. Okay? Thank you, friend. Thank you. None of that goes on the back screen if you have a virtual background. Make sure it's clean. You don't want too much going on because it becomes too busy. Guess what? The AI won't be able to pick it up. You're confusing the algorithm when you do that. So be careful about all the messaging that you have. You want it to pick up your message. Nikki, welcome to the room. Appreciate you being here. Hello, friend. You're basically saying one person comes to your room, what happens and all. Give me a second. I'm gonna get to that because I'm gonna talk about that in like step number three and four. Okay. Hi, friend. How you doing? Wendy, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all the support. Um, Thank you all for supporting the live stream. Those who are coming in, make sure you say hello. We can say hi back to you. We want to engage with you, so feel free to come in and say hello. Can you dedicate a session to creating a board? I'm struggling with it. I want an AI one. Ugh. You know what, the AI one? Do Here's what I'll tell you. Make sure you're doing the app updates. So always do the app updates. Also, play around with some of the AI other features. The Daily Heart Me has an AI feature for live hosts. Make sure you click that. Also, click the AI wallpaper board. That's a multi-guest feature. Click that as well. So what I've heard, I don't know if this is true, but if you don't have it and you start playing around with the other AI features, it unlocks it. That's what I heard. So see if that works for you. And I probably will do a live that I dedicate to the board. So that's not a bad idea. I keep saying I'm going to do a video for it too, but obviously it's one of those things. I guess I could do it. I should do it. I was thinking it's one of those things that is evolving because it was there and then it wasn't there and then it's changed a little bit. So I feel like it's evolving, but I guess it's fine. Thank you all for the live and the repost. I see you guys. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Daisy, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. We are talking about engagement, so make sure you engage before you ask other people to support you. So I always say, make sure you show up as a supporter, meaning that you're liking, you're sharing, and you don't have a blue box or a badge. So you're asking people to pick you up and support you, but you have not been supporting either in the way that means that you got the Daily Heart Me, or you listen to TikTok when they sent you that message to send a rose or whatever. You need to do that support too. All right. So we'll talk about that because I want you guys to understand engagement as a live host. Um, you really need to start going live, but I bounce everywhere. That's okay, friend. You got this. You come up with a structure for yourself. So come up with a structure. This is not, I tell people this is not a grow room. Tell them, Doc. He's so funny. So tell them, Doc. Let them know what to do. If I heard you right, less is more for the background and be intentional about board. Yep, that's what you heard me correctly, friend. That's exactly it. Thank you all. I appreciate you. Oh my God, yes. Left out, yes. So, so make sure you guys. I'm gonna try to speed talk because I want to get to this engagement because we got some friends coming in, and I want you guys to understand the optics. All right, I always teach this, and from a live host perspective, when I talk about it and I show you, you won't be able to unsee it. Okay, so I want you guys to understand there's some habits and things you picked up in other rooms. You don't want to do that in everybody's room. And you want to think about it from your room. How do you want people to engage and support? So we're going to talk about that because I want you guys to understand the bigger picture here. Like I will teach, be purposeful, but I'm going to laugh. I'm going to, okay, I'm quoting scriptures. Okay, rap lyrics, all that stuff. I'm a social worker. Awesome, Fran. Thank you. Appreciate you, Fran. Thank you so much. So, okay, so here's what I'm going to say. So when it comes down to treat people the way you want to be treated, yep, exactly it. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And I guess you need to know how you want to be treated. Because that's going to be important. You need to know how you want to be treated because that's going to be important so you can show people the way. All right. So, setup is important. Boards, lights, background, sound, internet connection. 18 years and older, if it's for a more mature topic, more mature audience control, depending on what you're talking about. Want to make sure you don't get in trouble with TikTok saying any and everything. Be careful about repeating your viewers' comments. Do a quick scan before you say something, because what you say out your mouth matters, even though they wrote it. What you say matters, so be careful about that too. All right, so he said, "Woo." Number three. I put two fingers up. Number three. I want you now to come into your live. Now you press the go live button. Okay. Now we did the setup. We did our pre-marketing stuff. We market ourselves. We told people we're about to go live. Now we're pressing the go live button. Thank you so much. Hey, sis. Celeste, thank you so much for being here. Now we are live. I start talking. The countdown happens at 3, 2, 1. I start talking at 3. Not at 2 and 1. Not when the screen pops to, you start talking immediately. You're going to ask me, Doc, do I need to talk the whole time? Doc, am I talking? Doc, what do I say? Doc, you are talking. You are talking the whole time. You are talking. You need to talk. Okay? Are you a teacher, professor, something? You, you have to be. This is so clear. Thank you so much. I'm taking notes. Thank you so much, friend. Yeah, I did teach courses, graduate level courses and undergrad courses. Yeah. My whole career was in higher education. Yeah, so you are talking, friends. Friends, you are talking. From the moment you press the go live button, the moment you press it, you are talking. All right. So I don't want you guys to be like, oh, I don't want you to be a person that's sitting there waiting for people to come in and you're like, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not what you're doing. You are talking for real, for real. All right. So you were talking. Thank you so much. Hey, Diamond, how are you, friend? So you're talking from the moment you start that countdown happens. But here's what you're doing. Okay. Here's what you're doing. Here's what you're doing. You were saying the keywords that matter. You say easy done. You're saying the keywords that matter to your live stream. So it's not even really full sentences in the beginning because you want the AI to pick up what you're putting down. You want them to understand who you're talking to, what's your topic about. And so when I start my live, that 3 hits, I say TikTok live, and you talk slowly, coherently, so that it picks up, you're enunciating, so it picks up the words correctly, ideally. I always waited for the countdown to finish. So, you start at 3. You start at 3. You start at that point. Yep. Go live, 3. And so as soon as I hit, I say TikTok live. TikTok live. Obviously, I'm talking about TikTok live. You know that. So let's say it. So I know. And just really quickly, you're saying the words, the keywords, the search terms that people are searching for. How to go live. So when I start, I say TikTok live, how to go live, 5 things for new live hosts, new live, beginner friendly tips, live stream tips, want to go live, TikTok live, live streaming for beginners. I'm saying the words that matter to people who are searching those terms. I'm talking to new live hosts. I'm talking to beginners. Thank you so much for the populars, friend. I'm talking to people who are trying to understand how to go live. All right. So again, thank you, Fran, for the rose. So again, the keywords, because you want the algorithm to pick that up. And then I'll usually say something because I know my nervous, afraid, shy, introverted. those those folks. I know those people are out there. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate it. So I usually say, are you nervous, afraid, shy, scared, introverted to go live? Go live, beginner friendly tips. I say those things because people, they nervous, afraid, scared. And so I usually get that. I'm so nervous. I'm shy. I'm an introvert. So I get all that. And I get it because I know those people because I was that person. Okay. Love your page and wonder when you are the on next so I can teach it all. So I can catch it all. Shannon, welcome to the room, friend. I go live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm in Florida. And we'll see how the day go. I don't know if I'm gonna be back at 4. Today's Mother's Day. My baby girl, she's coming from college, so I'll probably be sitting chatting with her. We'll play some cards, play Uno. My son, he probably gonna want to play cards. So I'll probably end up being on mommy duty and hanging out with the kids. Hey, I'm in Florida. Welcome, neighbor. Welcome. Welcome. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all of you all. And so keep that in mind. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, friend. So I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's my regular schedule, 10 and 4. And I say 10-ish and 4-ish because I usually start at YouTube first. So I get here about 10:15, 4:15. So on average, you'll catch me then. But definitely click my profile, click my bell to get notifications. So when I go live, happy Mother's Day, everybody. Thank you all. Appreciate all the chatting. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. So thank you, everybody who's here. Appreciate the follows. Thank you, everyone who's coming through. Excuse me. Let's see. Let's see. Happy Mother's Day. What can a person do to go live on TikTok? You said, what can a person do to go live on TikTok? I'm about to get to that number 4. So let's talk about number 4. Mine home from college, but everyone is still asleep. I'm gonna learn my sound card today. Okay. All right. Love it. You said, where's the bell? Bell is 2 places. Let me say something, Helen. So Helen, you don't have the fan club. I'm gonna talk about that in number 5 in a second. You don't have the fan club. The fan club actually has set the notification as part of a checklist of things to do. So because you're becoming a fan, you're trying to make sure you understand all the different ways to support and engage. So that's one of them. Hey, Kimmy, how are you, friend? But it's also in my profile picture. Click that. The mini profile pops up, and there's a bell there to set the notification. Click that bell. If you click my photo again, when it pops up, it takes you to my page. There's a bell there to click the, I like that bell better because it has the post and it has the live. So you can get both. Okay. So thank you so much, everybody. I see you guys. Thank you so much. Others coming in, shop with Heatha. Thank you so much, Heath. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. So you're talking. This is your hook. You should have a board up. So this is your hook. People are coming by. They're hearing me talk. They're hearing what I'm saying. And they're like, let me stop for a minute. Let me find out what these 5 new live host tips are. Let me understand what she's talking about. Let me engage a little bit. You're supposed to be engaging. And so you're actually doing this and you're talking and sharing things that matter for your live stream. All right. Trying to get up the courage to go live. Why not drink on live? I've seen some people do it. Is it because of marketing? No, it's because of goods, regulatory goods and regulations. TikTok has a violation about what's in the glass. They don't know what's in the glass. Typically, if it's an alcoholic beverage, if you're showing a bottle label, or depending on how your glass or straw looks, you can get in trouble for that. So they typically will violate you, even if it's water. So you got to be careful. So I say don't drink on live. So here's what I do. My cup is right here. Here's my little cup. I lean over, take a sip off screen. You don't have to have a glass on the screen. Don't put yourself in jeopardy. It's not worth it. So just lean over to the side and take a drink. You can get live notifications too when you hit the heart and get your points. Yes, yes, yep. Okay, new and wanted to learn all the things. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much, friend. Hello. Hello, others come in the room. I appreciate you guys. If you're new, put it in the chat so we can say hi to you. I don't want you guys to miss out on engagement. We're going to talk about that. Repeat, please, about second location for notification bell when you can. Second location. If you click my photo once, my mini profile pops up. Go ahead and click it. If you click my photo again, it takes you to my main profile. In the top right corner is a bell. That bell is where you can set notifications on when I go live and when I post content. So that's where it's at. When you start going live, how do you build consistency without overcommitting? Consistency is based on whatever schedule you set and you keep showing up. And so as long as you're committed to what schedule you put out there, that's how you build it. Now, I'm a proponent on if you really want visibility and want to start seeing results sooner, if at all, then you need to go live more frequently. You need to post more frequently. You need to be here and engaging. All of that matters. And so if you're just coming here once or twice a week, you're gonna be like, no one's still in my room, and you've been doing it for like 2 or 3 months. You're like, yeah, because you don't show up enough. Or maybe your schedule's all over the place and you're doing these random pop-ups and people can't keep track of that. They're not going to. And so in the beginning, you're still learning, you're practicing, you're building this confidence and this comfort with the platform, with what you're saying, how you're communicating, how you're engaging back with folks. That comes with practice. I say practice makes progress. Doesn't make it perfect, but you see how you're learning and evolving and growing because you're constantly showing up. But that won't happen if you don't do it enough. So you have to make up the mind. First, it starts here. You have to make up the mind and say, I'm going to do this regardless. I'm going to show up and do a 30-day challenge. Oh, I'm going to do a 60-day challenge. Oh, I'm going to do a 90-day. I give the analogy like this is almost like when you think about a 90-day probationary period when you're getting a new job. You got 90 days probationary. In those 90 days, the assumption is that you will learn the job enough so that when you get that 90-day review, you can get meets expectations, that you know the job. And most people get to that 90 days and they're confident. They know the job. They know all the jargon. They know all the people. They know how to do the job professionally. Actually, they almost feel to the point where I could do this job better than my boss. They need to hire me, And so that's how this is. But if you're not showing up on a regular basis, think about what your job. You don't show up all the time. You're late. You're not meeting people. You're sitting behind your desk, not even engaging and interacting and learning the company and learning the different people. When that 90 days comes, they may say, you know what? I don't know about you. You're not here all the time. You're not learning enough. You're not getting it. And so you got to show up and make that commitment to do it. The commitment comes from you, and then obviously you're going to see wins. You're going to see small wins. You got to recognize the small ones as much as you recognize the big ones. But you'll start seeing that success, but it requires you to show up. You said, um, not out of laziness, but because of the type of material I'm teaching, sharing, etc. I missed something. I love that. Yep. Thank you. I don't have a niche. How do you know what the niche was? Um, I need to do like 5 times a week, 3 times, 3 times, 3 times. I know I cannot sustain that. Hey, when you say you can't do something, you're not gonna do it. How long should you lives be when you are first starting off? Try to get to the point where you're going at least an hour. I say 61 minutes because that's a valid go live day. So see if you can get to the point where you get up to an hour. Ideally, you want to try to get to 60 minutes. 90 minutes, 2 hours. 2 hours is really the sweet spot because TikTok sees you as being here and being consistent. They push more people into your room over that time period. There's a couple times, even throughout this live, I've seen it. We've seen the numbers go down a little bit and then we've seen a surge. Seen it go down a little bit and then we've seen a surge. We've seen that at least 2 times now. And we've been going live for an hour and 10 minutes. And so just know it happens probably around the 30-minute mark. You'll see it. Okay, I get it. Yep. Good morning. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much. Hey, Suju. Welcome to the room. Um, I hear you all about this. Let me say this. The TikTok streets don't close. Let me say that first and foremost. They don't close. Anything you say to yourself, especially when you say negative things to yourself or contrary things to yourself, you are manifesting that. Okay? That's the law of attraction. When you attract negative thoughts, negative things, I get it, refrain. That's what's going to happen. But if you say, I can do this, I'm good at this, I'll get better, I need to keep showing up, I'm making this commitment, I'm not going to speak it, speak what you want. Exactly. I'm not going to stop myself. I know this is weird and awkward. I'm talking to myself, but I'm not going to stop because somebody's out there listening to me. They need to hear this. They need to grow. They want to learn how. I'm going to keep showing up. You'll see how you show up is helping other people to show up differently too. But if you're sitting here saying negative things and, oh, no one's going to come in, oh, no, I'm not good at this, oh, then you're not going to do it. You're eventually going to stop. And when it comes to doing this, you said yes. And when it comes to doing this, I had a job when I first started this. This is not my job, y'all. But at the end of the day, I had a day job, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna commit to doing this 10 o'clock and 4 o'clock. I can stick to that schedule. My son's at school. He was at daycare at the time. My husband was still at work. My 10 o'clock, I was still in company time. And I was like, you know what? I work from home. They'll deal. I was taking my lunch break to do it. I was like, I'm good. I'm just going to do it early. And so that's how I was operating. Now, granted, do I tell you guys to do that? No, no. You have to do what's right for you and your family and how you want to progress. But at the end of the day, that's what I chose to do. The 4 o'clock was always a steady time because my day ended by then. You just gave me the, the language. Thank you. Exactly. I started saying I remember and checked my method on how I do and how I rapidly improved. Exactly. Exactly. How do you do the audience sound? It's a wand. It's inside the app. But yeah, so I don't want you guys to get stuck. I can't teach a negative mindset because this you can't do this with a negative mindset. I can't even teach that. So at the end of the day, I'm always about as you do this, you're going to improve. You figure out what works for you. But if you want to see results, you got to show up consistently. You got to show up and be disciplined. You got to show up often enough for it to make sense for you. Okay. So I just want to say that the power of HP education. Okay. So we can make money from going live. Yes, yes. This is monetized. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate that. What's the orange heart join? That's the daily heartbeat. Let me get to some of that. Hey Daquan, HBCU education awesome. What would you recommend for someone that has a swing shift job as far as being consistent? You come up with a schedule that you can stick to. I mean, at the end of the day, maybe you say, okay, I know for a fact, and there are people who go live. I said your TikTok streets don't close. I know for a fact every morning I'm home between 6:30 and 7:30. I'm gonna get up and do my live. My live is gonna be a morning live. It might be that. Or you may say, okay, I'm gonna do 6:30 and 7:30, and I might do a late night live too on the other days that I don't have my schedule's not compromised, and so it's not a conflict with my schedule. So you decide what that looks like, but essentially, there are people who do their schedules may shift a little bit, yeah. But again, as you do it and show up and be consistent, hey Luna, um, people will adapt too. Your community will come. You'll see. Maybe there's some people who got swing shifts. Um, yeah, yeah. So that's it. Christina, you had to do it in the morning. Yep. You're live in the morning. Luna's a 6:30. I said 6:30 because I think of Luna. Luna's early. She's an early morning person. She's like, I'm early. I wake up early. This is my schedule. I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna have my coffee. She has her coffee talk for like the first 30 minutes. Remember, I told you about segments. You said that's me. Yep. She has that in the morning. She sits there and she's drinking her coffee. Now, off camera, she has a little cup there, but she has it off camera. She do a little sip. Drink a coffee and she's talking to her community, and then she goes into the styling tips and other things that you want to know to make sure you're styling yourself and getting yourself ready. And she does reselling too, so she has that. And then she does, at the end of her life, she does affirmations, mindset. Remember I told you about the mindset. And so she's doing that, and she's also doing her shop, her TikTok shop too, because I've been up since 6. You said 8 a.m. Segments has really helped me go 90 minutes. That's it. I want to let you guys know that that's Luna. We sat down and met and talked just so that you guys know I am a agency, a creator network agency. It's free. It's a free program. So I am an agency and I'm a owner and manager, and I do one-on-ones, I do consultations, I do coaching as well. So I'm gonna pin my service plus because I haven't pinned it yet. But just know this is another way to get access to me, support from me. If you want to join the agency, you have to be a live host and you have to make sure you're at least going live at least 4 days out the week. All right. So, being a live host is part of TikTok's rules. My rule is saying at least 4 days because I don't want you to come back and say, Doc, no one's coming to my room, no one's showing up, but you're only going live once a week. That's not gonna work. So, and you don't need an agency if that's your schedule. So you got to make sure you are going to be somewhat committed to the process. But you're welcome to click Service Plus. That's this in the corner. That's Service Plus, where you can pin your Service Plus card, your information in the corner. You're welcome to click that and you can get a hold of me that way too. I went live for the first time last week. Oh, nice, Mama Parker. How did it go for you? And I'm not from the UK. What'd you say, friend? No, I'm not in the UK. Have you got your YT open on your live? I do. I do, friend. Thank you, my YT friends. But I am no, my agency is with the US and Canada only. Yeah, that's what it's approved for. How do you get out of an agency that have not responded to many months and joined your to join your okay, Wendy, I can't coach or poach you, but I can answer Luna's question. Luna's question that she's going to ask me about the process if she wants to leave my agency. TikTok said again for 45 minutes. I did and it was great. Awesome. Awesome, friend. Yes, how do you leave an agency? Thank you, Luna. Thank you for asking that question. Luna, I don't want you to leave my agency. This is Luna. She's asking this question. I don't want you to leave, but here's what you would have to do. Um, um, so Luna, here's what you would need to do. Luna, you would have to go to your Creator Network tab. Under the Creator Network tab, that's so get to TikTok Studio, you'll see Post and Live, go to the Creator Network tab. Under the tab, Luna, you would click first of all to contact your agency and let them know. That's the first and foremost. You need to tell me. So we need to talk offline. So you would need to tell me. And then there's also an area where you can submit your quit request. And then you have to submit a 30-day notice and you have to wait 2 months, 60 days before you can join a new agency. So that's the rules. So it ends up being 90 days unless the agency releases you. Yep, unless I release you. All right. So that's what you would do, Luna. All right. Can you go to tell we make money going live? Yes, friend. Give me 1 second. I'm going to talk about that. Let me get to that. That is actually step number 5. Let me talk about that. How do you get the language, the laughing app on it's in the app. It's in the under the wand. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate that. Thank you all. I know I missed some comments from earlier because I skipped down to the later part, but if it's something that's a pressing question, you can rewrite it and hopefully I see it and we can talk about it. But let me move fast. I appreciate the way you handled this. A lot of answers in one a lot of answers in one answer. Yeah, yeah. Um, and so at the end of the day, I can't coach or poach, and I'm happy to work with creators. Don't get me wrong. You guys are always welcome to come my live. I come live twice a day. I do Zoom meetings. We're not doing our Zoom today, ladies. Happy Mother's Day. People in the agency, we do a meeting, a standing meeting on Sundays at 6:30. We talk there. I love our talks because it's like a think tank. People are learning from each other, and we're talking and understanding this app and understanding different ways to get more support, more engagement. So that's so important. But I do one-on-ones with my creator. I want you guys to look at your analytics. Same way I'm talking about this. I want you guys to understand how to grow, but how you show up in a way to support your community and what are different things you're going to ask your community to do. Um, um, so when it comes to, I see you coming. When it comes to, we also have a school platform where you can get resources and information there. You also can collaborate with other creators for your live stream. And then we have group chats here on TikTok. And so you can share your live out to the group chat. You can share your content. So hopefully you get more engagement. But to get engagement, you need to be a supporter. Okay? You have to support others for others to want to support you. Understand that. Okay. Zooms are hard for me because I'm always at the boutique. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that, friend. Love Petals, welcome to the room. Yeah, the Yeah, the time of day. I know you're on the West Coast. We do them at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. When you say community, is that just the people who show up in your live regularly? Yeah, your fan club. Absolutely. Agree. How do you send a heart me on a laptop? My phone, your phone isn't working. Okay. I don't know if you can. Don't quote me on that. Somebody tell me if you can do that. I'm not sure if you can. I think you have to be on the phone to do it. Okay. So I saw your comment. What does supporting others look like? Give me 1 second. Let me talk about number 4 first. So we talked about the board. You come in alive. You start your live stream. Number 4, you got to know your audience. You got to know who you're talking to. I want you guys to understand your audience matters. How you are engaging with other people, how you're engaging with your audience. It is important. Okay. I haven't been able to do desktop. Okay, gotcha. I'm heading to get ready for service. Okay, sounds good. Only on the phone. Thank you so much. Somebody said only on the phone. So, what you're doing, who you're talking to matters. I always get the people who say, I want to talk to everybody. Everybody's welcome to my life. That's true. Not everybody is for everybody. Not everybody's going to want to learn and grow from you. Not everybody is going to look at you as their person. Okay? And you don't look at other people as your people either. You get a vibe, you get a feel for somebody, and then that person is the person you want to learn and grow from. So just know you are actively thinking about what are the things that matter to your audience. What's that demographic? What's the psychographic? How they think and how they feel. And what are the things they struggle with, those pain points? What are their pain points? And then how you show up as a live host is addressing those things for them. You're giving solutions. So the people in my live want to know how to become new live hosts. They're beginners. They're afraid. They're scared. They're shy. They're all the things. And so for what I'm doing, I'm giving you solutions on how to engage this process through 5 things you should know. And I'm giving you strategies. I'm giving you examples. Those are the things I'm doing. I know my demographic because I know my people in the room are nervous, afraid, shy, scared, all the things. They haven't done this before. They're figuring out where the buttons are. Like, how do you do the sound effects? How did you create the board? And so that's what I'm making sure I know my audience and I'm addressing the things that they're looking for and they need to know. You would need to do that with your audience. Okay? That's how you're going to grow. You're going to need to know how to offer guidance and tips and strategies to support them. Quick suggestion for people. People ask, what's the niche? How to find out your niche, how to find out topics to talk about, and how to find your target audience. Ask that question in the AI. We don't have the issues that we had 10 years ago where you had to come up with it all on your own. Don't be afraid to ask that question. Ask that question specifically. Brainstorm 5 examples of a niche topics in my target audience for my TikTok live. Include in the target audience the demographic, the psychographic, and the pain points based on me being dot 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 dot. What are the characteristics about you? If you have a bio, put in your bio. That's what you do. Just drop my phone. Make sure my device is stable. That too. That's what you do. There's no reason why you can't do a brainstorm prompt. There's no reason why you can come here and ask me that question because the AI is there for you. So go to chat, go to Claude, go to Gemini, whichever one you like. I like chat. So go there, ask that question. All right. So that's the answer. I know somebody asked me that a while ago, and some other people asked the same thing, like what to talk about. I don't know what to talk about. What's a niche? The niche is like your overarching umbrella of what you're covering. So my spiritual people, my financial literacy people, my coaching people, my people who do fitness and wellness, my people who are doing fashion and reselling and stuff. And then you have these topics underneath. And you can have multiple topics. I would tell you not to like do too much outside your niche. You might need another page, another live. Thank you, Wendy. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you, friend. And so just know you can go there and ask those questions. All right. So you don't have to worry about what to talk about, because even when you get that answer to what's your niche, your target audience, and the topics, you can ask it for an outline. You can ask it for a script for your live stream. All of that, you know? So there's no reason why you couldn't be prepared to talk. Inspirational, uplifting, praise and worship. There we go. Yep. So all of that's there for you guys. I don't want you guys to kind of go off and on in this whole kind of, I don't know what to discuss. I don't know. So when I gave the example, Tammy, thank you so much for being here. When I gave that example of, like, what to talk about, and that I'm talking as soon as I get to talk, starting my live at number 3. I do that because I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm going to cover. I know how I'm starting my live. I know what I'm doing. Okay. So again, have some structure. And your board is a good way to do it. So if you're switching out your board, trying different things, it can help you kind of go through a process of how you want to organize your thinking and your thoughts and stuff. And so that's helpful too. Okay. So number 5, let me know if there's any questions about that. That was number 4. Know your target audience. Know your audience. I give the analogy. Burger places, hamburger places, when they do commercials, they showing you this juicy hamburger. They're showing all the different things about their fast food restaurant, and they're really featuring their hamburger. In that commercial, they're not talking to the vegans and vegetarians. They may sell a vegan burger, they may have that on the menu, but they're talking to the meat eaters. They're talking to people who want that. And so think about your live as, who are you talking to? All right. So think about that. So I want you guys to understand how you're structuring this. Who is your audience? Who are you talking to? And for that, you tailor your topics, you tailor what you're doing to address that audience. My audience is the new live host. Question: there's a bag icon, type icon in activity. What does it mean? A bag icon in activity. Where's activity? On this live stream? I know the bag icon that's here in the bottom is TikTok Shop in the live stream. I don't know what you're talking about though. Are you saying, is it up here? Let me know if you're talking about here. If it's up here, it's probably a campaign. Yeah, if it, I don't know. I don't see a bag. There's so many campaigns up there. Oh, yeah, I don't see. I don't know. Suju, I don't know what you're saying, friend. Okay, so let's go back. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all joining. We're at 9:30. I'm sorry, we're at 90 minutes. 90 minutes. So I'm going to take this to 2 hours. So I'll be here for probably for another 30 minutes. We're going to get off shortly. But I want you guys to understand that. Let me know if you caught what I gave. Put in the chat a Dr. Lisa Cares sticker, Dr. Lisa Cares sticker. If you don't know how to do a sticker and you don't have the Daily Heart Me, that's probably why you don't have the know how to do it. It is where you click in the chat box. There's a grayed out heart. Click that, and then you can drop stickers. That is a Dr. Lisa Care stickers if you are a fan club member. So now I'm about to go through that so you guys understand. Thank you so much for that Daily Heart Me. Now, when it shows how many people have commented or liked, how many people have commented or liked, how many people have commented or liked. Yeah, you're talking about maybe on the analytics. I feel like that's a shop feature, and so you might be talking about TikTok Shop. Sorry, it's on the inbox. Okay, that might be a TikTok Shop feature. I'm pretty sure of that. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. It seems like that's a TikTok Shop feature if it's a bag. That sounds like TikTok Shop related. Thank you so much, Johnny, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You have to message me, Suju, and maybe do a screenshot of it and send me the screenshot, and I'll explain it because I'm not sure what you're saying. um, okay, thank you all. I appreciate you guys. Okay, couple things you need to know. Now, this is the last step. And I talk about engagement because as a live host, we're talking about being a new live host. All right. Thank you so much for the stickers. I see you guys. Thank you. Next time it pops up, I'll send it. Okay, perfect. Thank you all. Thank you all for the stickers. Don't be scared. I see you all. So as a live host, you're always looking at the computer is so different than the phone. Okay, Kim. Um, you're always thinking about engagement. Thank you so much, Caroline. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate the gifting. Um, And the others in the room, I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for moving the chat. We're moving. Thank you, friend. How you doing, Crown? Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to the other moms in the room. If I missed you all, I appreciate you all being here. Happy Mother's Day. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. Let's get some engagement going because we're gonna put in the chat. If you are new to my room, put new in the chat. We got some newbies that's been with me for a minute. I didn't mean to request up. That's okay. I'm not checking for it. That's okay. Happy Mother's Day, new. How you doing, Rich? Thank you so much, Crown. Welcome to the room. Nana, welcome as well. Wendy, welcome. Okay. Coach T, welcome to the room. Mama, welcome. Thank you for that. Thank you. Love you so much. Helen, welcome as well. Okay, so here's what I want you to pay attention to. And this is for everybody in the room. There is, hey Kay, how are you? Nikki, thank you so much for being here as well. There are, if you look at the chat, just scroll up and down the chat, my newbies and people in the room, just look at the chat, take your finger, scroll up and down, don't swipe out the room, but scroll up and down. You will see badges next to people's names. All right? TikTok is a little messy. TikTok is telling on us. All right? So TikTok telling all our business. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick rundown. So those badges mean a couple things. One, the people with Lisa, you say, yep. People with Lisa next to their names means those are the people who grab my daily heart me. All right? They messy on purpose. They messy on purpose. For real. For real. For real. And so my people who don't know this, y'all don't know what y'all saying because a lot of this app is based on optics. All right? So I'm teaching you this because you're going to pay attention. You're going to come back and tell me, Doc, I noticed the people in my room, and I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna say you noticed in a second. But one badge represents me as a live host. You said me help. Me as a live host, Lisa. Okay? And you notice people have the Lisas. Some of y'all don't. The other badge represents you as a viewer. So the Lisa box represents you being a member of my room, the joining my fan club. AL. The blue box represents every single live you go to, how you are experiencing, how you are engaging in that live as a viewer, and it's your gifting level. All right? The blue box represents that. Some of y'all have just the blue box and no Lisa. Some of y'all have neither the blue box or the heart. And then there's a little swirly heart. That means that they're a subscriber, they're a fan club, a super fan member. That means that they paid a membership for my room. All right? Testing so I can see my badge. I see, Christina. You said, let me see. Let me see. Doc, do you see what I got? So let's do this. We're going to test this because I'm going to show you a couple things, okay? You can see what they are saying about me now if you like. Exactly. So, live hosts. You said I have a Lisa. So live hosts, we pass judgment on people who come in your room and you don't have a badge. Now, when you don't have either, that's not good. I'm just keeping it 100. I know some of y'all be like, Doc, that's not fair. Why would you say that? I'm keeping it 100 with you all because I don't want y'all to go in these rooms and y'all like, well, why did they mistreat me? Why are they ignoring my comments? Why did they tell me I'm not answering your question flat out? Listen, because I don't want y'all to be like, nobody told me. I'm telling you. All right? Because here's the deal. When you are a live host, you said makes sense. Dickie, welcome, friend. When you are a live host, you're looking for that. Because part of what you're doing, somebody asked me a while ago, like, Doc, how do you make money on this app? You make money because people are engaging your live stream through the gifting and the other engagement things, getting your daily heart me, coming back, supporting your live goals. Maybe they're becoming a super fan. Maybe they're doing your service plus. Those are the ways you monetize. And so when you have people who come in your room, I'm going to tell you this, the people who came in my room, we all know this happened. TikTok sent you a message as soon as you came in this live room. It said, send a rose, send a heart puff, Send the daily heart me. It told you to do something and you didn't do it. You ignored it. You actually can go out my room and come back in and see if you get that message. It's going to pop up. Hey, sponsor, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. I don't know how to. Helen said, I don't know how to. Help. Now we're going to talk about this because you need to get coins in your account. So you got to have coins in your account. And I tell people, don't break the bank. Don't break the bank. You don't have to. But you do have to engage. All right. You said, let's glow together. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you all for the roses. I appreciate the engagement. You said, Dr. Lisa cares. You said, I love Dr. Lisa. Thank you, friend. But thank you all for supporting. I appreciate that because at the end of the day, you know, part of this, and again, I'm keeping it 100 because you're going to want people to support you. All right. So you don't want people to support you. And the way I give a lot of information and value, part of the thank you process for any live host is that you are sending, those thank yous, those moments of gratitude. That's helping the room. It helps the room grow. It helps TikTok see that engagement. Happy Mother's Day. And so you got to start with coins in your account. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you for supporting my live goal too. I appreciate that. Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas. Appreciate you, friend. So keep that in mind. So you got to put coins in your account. If you click the gift box here in the bottom corner, hey friend, happy Mother's Day. In the bottom corner is it says recharge if you haven't done this. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. It says recharge. In saying recharge, you're gonna go when you click that, or it says the coins that you have on your account. When you click that number or recharge, it pops up the screen. That screen is your screen. Thank you, friend. Appreciate it. That screen is where you can recharge in the app. I'm going to tell you to pause. Don't recharge in the app. Right above that, it tells you to recharge on TikTok's website. So go to the website and recharge. Reciprocity is an important part of showing respect to others alive. It is. It is. Yep. As you are supporting people, you guys are viewers, you're supporting the live host, you're building a community, you're building other people, getting other people to support potentially your live stream. That live host sees you as a supporter. That person, you can could come to your live and support you back. All that is part of what you're trying to do. Thank you so much, Jane. I appreciate you, friend. Wow, there's a lot of stickers. Yeah. Well, those are gifts. Those actual gifts. Those aren't stickers. Those are actually gifts, friends. If you click in that gift box, in the bottom it says recharge. Click that and you're adding coins to your account. I tell people don't break the bank. Do $10, $20. Have coins on your account so that you can do the basics. The daily heart me is 1 coin. It's a penny. It's like equivalent to a penny. The rose equivalent to a penny, and so there's gifts in there that range different amounts and stuff, but just recognize at the end of the day, you're going to want people to support you. Now I'm going to give a couple of different other things I want you to pay attention to, especially with the badges, but I'm going to show something too. I'm going to talk through some things. Um, Life with Bentley, welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Why does tapping not matter? Just coins. Tapping is showing TikTok people are in the room actively supporting, but that tap is like a mechanism to kind of get the room activated. All right. So the hearts up here matter. There's no coins associated with tapping. That's free support. So it helps the room, but it doesn't help as much as gifting. Again, we are in a TikTok economy. Okay. So if you're gifting, TikTok takes a percentage of that. So yeah, tapping is fine. Gifting is better. Okay, that's how TikTok sees it, and that's the way for the live host too. I have to walk my pet dragon now. Have a great day. Thank you so much, friend. If I recharge, will it take me out of your live? Um, I don't think so. I think once you do it inside the app, you're still in the live once you come out. So, and let me be very clear about this. Tapping does not get you a badge. Okay, so tapping does not get you a badge. You said no. Thank you so much, resilience. Thank you for that, friend. That is honest. Yeah, it's honest. Ain't no point in me gatekeeping. I'm telling the truth because I tell you guys the truth because I'm an agency owner too. So people in my agency are in the room. And I don't want to mislead you, or future people in the agency are in the room. I don't want to mislead you guys. I want you guys to understand the big picture because I want you to grow. I want you to get to whatever level of engagement you want to. I want you to be successful. It doesn't help me to say, oh, well, yeah, tapping is good. No, it's not. You want more than that. You want more. TikTok wants more. Happy Mother's Day. I didn't know any of this until you taught me this week ago. Okay. Thank you so much, Russ. Hey, Mrs. Treetop, how are you, friend? Can you explain agency and how can I join? Yes. Give me a second. Let me finish this last. I'm on number 5, and then I'll end with the agency talk. I have to go, but I have to come back and thank you so much for your great advice. You're welcome, friend. Thank you so much. You gave us the tools to help us start going live. Yes. So I want you guys to be successful. Really quickly, the people in the room, let's put the word box, BOX. Put that in so we're gonna talk about the boxes. I'm going to talk about all of them there really quickly. We're going to do a quick run through. Thank you all for supporting. So the word box. So once you put the word box, I want you to click your photo. Thank you all for clicking that. The mini profile your mini profile pops up. Each of those boxes represent something. Okay? Each of those boxes represent something. And there's even a gift gallery. I'm going to talk about that too. Each of those boxes represent something. So once you put the word box, click your photo. Thank you so much, Spons. I see you, friend. The first box, the LV box with the number, it could be LV0 if you don't have one. It could be LV10, LV18, whatever your number is. I'm going to have you click that in a second. So that's the one I want you to click. But wait a minute. The middle box is the heart. That box represents my room. All right. Right now, you're in my room. You become a member. Okay. You're becoming a member of my fan club. So that's the middle box. So first box is you as a viewer, the blue box, that LV box, that's you as a viewer. The middle box is you as a fan club for this room. All right. When you go to someone else's box, it's their room. Or someone else's live, it's their room. That box will be for their room. Yes, Helen, you're 0. You're LV0. That means you haven't started your journey yet as a viewer. So you're level 0. So you want to start being an engaged viewer. All right. Um, and so the middle box is for my room. That's how you become a fan club member. And then the last box is you as a live host. That diamond, it goes from D5 all the way up to A1. You're growing. A1 is the highest. You hear people talk about the A-leaguers. That's your diamond league. Okay. LV18. Yes, you are sponsorship. Look at you, friend. Okay. And then there's a gift gallery. You see that there. The gift gallery is associated with your league also. But the gift gallery can be filled whether you're a guest in someone's room on the panel boxes or you're a live host. Does not get filled as a viewer. You don't get gifts when you are in the chat. You got to be in someone's box as a guest. That's the difference. You guys are viewers when you're in the chat down here. And when you come up in the boxes, you become a guest. Guests can monetize. They can earn money. B3 at the moment. Awesome. Look at you, friend. Awesome. Kay, how you doing, Dreams KC? Happy Mother's Day to you as well, friend. Thank you, OMG. Appreciate the support. Thank you all for coming in supporting this live stream. Thank you so much for the daily heart me's and the roses. I appreciate all the support, everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Squeeze and being, you got to make sure you're a supporter also. You got to make sure you're supporting. You just don't ask for support without saying hello and figuring out how to properly engage. This is not a grow room. So we're going to make sure you're properly engaging. Thank you so much. Thank you for the populace and the cake. Appreciate your friends. Um, hey, Eugene, welcome to the room. Grab me that daily heart me. Okay, so what you're doing is in that gift gallery. Let me just explain that real quick. Hello, friend. That gift gallery is all about how people become title gifters. Thank you, James. I see you, friend. So you want people to become title gifters. Um, let's see. We want to make sure we are not getting bad actors in the room. Okay. Um, so title gifters as a viewer, just a real quick pro tip. All right. And I'm going to say this to you all. I'm a B league. B gallery is a little intimidating, but it is still available for people to take over titles. You can take over titles too, whether it's the Rose title or some of the other titles in there. It's a good idea, okay, as you become a more experienced and seasoned live host, that you are being intentional about going into people's galleries to support so that you become a title gifter, because we get a report at the end of the week showing who are all our title gifters. And as a live host, you pay attention to that report. You want to make sure that people who supported you are also getting support from you because they cemented their name in your gallery. Pro tip. All right. So that's how that gallery works. You become a title gifter. Thank you so much, Wendy. Appreciate the radiant launch. You become a title gifter and people see that report. And then they're like, okay, well, let me go back and support my supporters from my gallery. So that's a pro tip, just so that you understand how that works. Now, when it comes to the blue box, let's talk through that real quick because I want you guys to have strategy for that. Thank you so much, Wendy. I appreciate your friend. I want you guys to have strategy for that because I don't want you to miss the big picture there. Thank you so much, friend. Great advice. You're welcome. Love your pro tips. Thank you so much. Yes, reciprocity. That's it. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. So when it comes to that, go back to your box or put the word blue. Let's put blue in the chat now. If you want to put the word blue in the chat, and if you get back to your profile, I want you to click your LV number. A blue screen's going to pop up. That blue screen is showing you how you are collecting points as a viewer, and those points essentially you want to level up to the next level. So your blue box level goes from level 1 to level 50. Now, at level 25, and if there's less than 100 people in the room, at level 25, you fly into the room. We see you. As a live host, you see who came in your room. Otherwise, people come up from the bottom. Thank you so much, title gift of the donuts. OMG said, I'm gonna put my name in there. Today is the last day too. Let me say this because a new gift gallery pops up tonight. So this is Sunday. So Sunday is the last day to be a title gifter of each week. So it goes from Monday to Sunday. And so theoretically, title gifters will, whoever comes in today will be your title gifters and get that. He said, I heard that. What's your schedule? You haven't been going live, OMG. What's your schedule now? I know you were doing some traveling, friend. You gonna be back up and running this week? Let us know. Put your schedule. And other people who are live hosts, put your schedule in the chat too. Let me run down the blue box real quick, just so that you guys know. The blue box. Others coming in, thank you for the donuts. Look at your dream, Casey. um, So the blue box is where you see your points. There's a question mark in the corner. I tell you all the time, read the question marks, y'all. Whenever y'all see a question mark, read it. Read it. That tells you what it's all about. But I'm gonna give you the Cliff Note version. Still traveling, hopefully back later this week. Okay, perfect. Miss D, how are you, friend? What's your topic? Is it about fragrances? You do Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I noticed in some countries they changed the gallery to Saturday to Friday. Saturday to Friday. Oh, really? Like in the UK? I think that's the UK schedule. I think so. Say, hey, girl, yes, fragrances. Okay, perfect, perfect. Um, yeah, I wonder if they do that on purpose where they have the different days of the week for different countries just to stagger it a little bit and not ever have everybody on the same day. But yeah, US and Canada's is Monday to Sunday. Yep. Hey, Dr. Sharon, welcome to the room, friend. So if you are a live host, put that. Oh, thank you. Look at you. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for supporting that live goal. Appreciate it. Um, you said, let's see, Resilient Arts, you Monday through Friday, 12 to 3 p.m. Central, pop-ups through the weekend, survivors supporting other survivors, and eco-friendly biz. I love that. Awesome, awesome, friend. That's great. Great live topic. Um, it wasn't the UK, but in the UK they issue Visa cards and they can be paid daily. Oh, that's different. Oh, wow. Okay. So You get a Visa card kind of mailed to you like a physical card, and then they put your money on the card. Oh, I like that. I like that. Um, yeah, clearly TikTok has a relationship with PayPal. I talk about how to earn in travel industry on my live. Oh, 9 a.m. Central, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Nice, nice. Awesome, friends. Anybody else going live? I love that. Yes, and you can withdraw right after you're live. Nice. I was like, nice. Oh my gosh. Hey, Kay, how are you, friend? Thank you so much, friends. Hey, Soda. Others coming in. I appreciate you all supporting. Thank you so much. So yeah, so when it comes to the blue box, let me talk about you said that is cool. They are rolling it out gradually to others users in the US. You're talking about the Visa card concept? So that I think that's a great idea if they move away from the PayPal approach. I would agree with that. Not everybody has PayPal. I mean, that's the other thing too. Go live. I'm working on a schedule. You're going working on your schedule? Yes. Okay. And then Dreams live today at 3 p.m. Central. And in Dreams KC, you do literacy. She's doing support for parents, I believe. Yes, I play indie music. Oh, nice. There's such great live streams, such creative live streams in a room. My goodness. Hey, Lisa Bailey. Awesome. So, okay, so let's go back. Blue box, real quick. Let's run through this. I want you guys to pay attention to your points. I'm gonna put my this is right. Everyone doesn't have PayPal. I know. I hear that all the time. People are like, I don't have PayPal. I was like, well, I don't know what you're gonna do. But yeah, so it would be good if they add this Visa option. That would be great. What is the best day and times to go live? When you're ready, live with Bentley, you got to start with you, friend. I tell people that all the time. Was that you, Life with Bentley? Who asked that question? No, that was Star. Hey, Star. Life with Bentley. You said if one monetizes on the platform, they'll need PayPal, right? Yes, 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 that is true. Yeah, you got to set up your PayPal account. Star, I say it all the time, is starts with you. You have to make sure you're thinking about your capacity, what's going on in your life, how do you show up and be consistent at a time that works for your schedule and availability. There are some things you can say and do when it comes to identifying the right time based on your topic or when people may more likely engage. But start with you. Start with your availability. Because if you don't start with you and you picking times for other folks, that's not going to be helpful. So you got to make sure it works for you first. Um, so yeah, yes, every Sunday. Dreams K, you said yes, every Sunday literacy support for parents and Wednesday mornings at 6:30 a.m. Central. Oh, nice. Okay. Yes, please help how to add money. Blue box, please. To add money, you gotta hit the gift box. You gotta add money that way and hit recharge and go to the website, tiktok.com/coin, COIN. That takes you to the website. That's how you add money. Once you add money, you can send gifts. To send gifts means that you're reducing the number of points you need to level up. Okay? So let's talk about the blue box real quick. Those who put the word blue in the chat, thank you so much, David. You're welcome, friend. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Also paint lives on my lives, and I paint survivor stories. Oh, that's beautiful. New here. Hey Jay, welcome to the room. Blue. Okay, so click your photo. Let me put blue in the chat too. And I'm going to show you guys. So click your photo and then click your photo. Then click your photo and then you see your blue screen. Then click that blue box and then a blue screen pops up. And then these are the points you collected. There's a / symbol. This is the total amount of points you need for the next level. I'm level 22, so this is the total amount for level 23. And then right underneath here is a scrolling message. The one with the points, the level up points is the one you want, that one here. It says 3,400 to level up. So you're paying attention to that as you're thinking about your level up. So A strategy for me, since I need 3,400 points, 3,426 to be exact, before I get to level 23, I may say, okay, I'm going to do a little bit of gifting on this page and over here. I'm going to go over onto this other area and do a little gifting over there. To this other room. Then I'm gonna go to another room and do a little gifting over there. And then before the week is out, I'll be at level 23. Okay? That's how I would do it. Depending on what your points are, you might say, oh, I only need 50 points. I can level up today because I'm gonna do 50, points in this gift or another gift. So you decide what that looks like. My point is you always want to be in a growth mindset. The engagement you're doing in one room or another room or with people who are in similar topics is helping you to grow even more because you're getting new viewers, new people, new supporters as you are supporting others. Now, not everybody will support in the same way, but you are picking up, you're expanding your community because of that. Do you pay for gifts all the time? Gifts you pay for. Gifts, you have to have coins in your account to send gifts. I say not to break the bank. Again, my strategy, I just told you, was your way to say, okay, if I have 2,000 coins on my account, I got to ration that out. Maybe for points to level up, I need 3,400. I don't have 3,400. Maybe next month, I'll be leveling up because I'm going to add some more coins next month. And then I'll level up next month because I'll add another 2,000 next month. And so that's how you have to do this. But my point is you have to be doing something. All right? If you're sitting back wanting people to support your live stream, but you have no boxes, no badges, you don't get people's daily heart me, you come in and you don't support by sending a gift, how are you going to ask people to support you and you don't support them? Okay? That's the whole point of this as a live host. You have to have a mindset that says, I'm supporting others because I want to receive that support. I sow into other people and I'm going to reap what I sow. Thank you so much, friend, for the TikTok hat. I appreciate you. Thank you for that cap affordable. I appreciate you. You got to support law of reciprocity. It is. It is. And so if you're thinking about only yourself in this process, oh, my business and my sales and what I want to gain, TikTok gonna be like, hold up. Not so fast. I don't know if I'm going to be sending people to your room. I'm just saying. I don't know if that's what we're going to be doing here. What is that one called? Money magnet. Thank you for that. This is TikTok. I ain't seen the money magnet. Thank you, Fred. TikTok encourages community. They do. They do. Yep. That's what this is all about. So if you are not that way, you said I want all the money. I so, but I've gotten get the courage to go live to receive as well. Yes. Mrs. Treetop is a great example of that. I always talk about her. She's a level 34. She didn't get to that without supporting other folks. Remember, that's that viewer box. It goes to 50. So she closer to 50 than she is to, 1. And so because she was sewing into so many people, when she finally went live, people came to support her. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you. So that's how this works. You'll see people sew back into you because you were out there doing all that support. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. That's what I did. Yep, that's what you did, Bonnie. Yep. Yep, that was your approach. Yeah. So that's so important. Um, so as you do this, people will look to see as you're a live host too. Don't get me wrong. People check my stuff all the time. They're like, well, what level is she? And I'm not, I'm a 32, but at the end of the day, I'm going to try to be 35 before the year's out. Once you get into the 30s, it becomes, you got to be really strategic about how you spread yourself out. So you are my Mother's Day. Well, thank you, friend. But I've only gone live like 3 times. Okay. So you got to start going live more. I'm so shy. I don't don't have much to say. Mrs. Treetop, she's good. She does financial literacy, so she talks about that, and she does that what 3 or 4 days a week, and then in the evenings, daily, she's battling. She's doing battles. That's what she's doing. I use my live name for supporting others. Yep, your live name for supporting others. What you mean, Star? Let me know what you meant by that. Hey, Raquel, welcome to the room. Do a scare, friend. Don't be shy. You got this. I'm getting my setup together. There we go, Jay. I love that. What does one do at battles? The live host, you're kind of coaching your team to support. You're coaching your team. Um, and then she doing her battles, Miss Treetop, she's doing some banter. She's with her friends, and so they're going back chatting and talking and stuff, and she's helping them. When you're on the screen, people are essentially supporting, sending gifts, doing the taps, doing the likes, all that stuff. You said, Jay, I just finished posting and going live this week. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate that, Jay. Thank you so much, friend. I love your smile. Thank you so much. I appreciate the compliments. Appreciate the support. I have my private screen and the name I go live with. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's awesome. Um, so just know that that's a big piece of it. Thank you all for supporting the live stream. I appreciate the support. It's really important to continue to support. Battles only benefit the host or the supporters too. Um, the host, you always get the support. Let me explain gifting, Nina, because your question actually is gets at the core of how you monetize. You don't monetize as a viewer. Remember, I said as a guest, when you're up in people's boxes, that's how people can send you gifts. So you never monetize as a viewer, except for Community Fest. Community Fest is about to come out. They're gonna have a webinar at the end of the month. Does Battle help with the stats? Yes, they do help with your stats. I did my first 3 lives this week. Looking forward to going live more often. Awesome, awesome. Keep up a schedule, friend. Diamond, how you doing? Is this going to be your only live for the day? I think it may end up being my only live for today. We'll see. I may pop in later. I may pop up later tonight. I gotta see. My daughter's supposed to be driving here. I don't know if she's home yet. She was supposed to be home by noon. So my daughter's supposed to be driving here. My son, I think I'm gonna end up playing card games with them and doing some mommy stuff. But knowing me, I'll probably get to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go live. Around 7 o'clock. I'm like, okay, y'all, I'm gonna go live. See y'all later. I don't know though. I think this is gonna be my only one though. How can you tell if someone is tapping? You can click their photo. As a live host, I can click your photo. And there's a little message right at the top. It says how many messages you sent, Wendy. And you tap 9,100 times. I see you, friend. Thank you very much for your contributions. Thank you, Wendy, for that. Thank you for your support. Wendy, you are awesome. I'm going to you for the. Okay, you're gonna go. Okay, the heart me now. Okay, thank you, friend. Yeah, so you can see your supporters in the room. You said no, thank you. You can see people tapping. That's why I said the badge is so important. Go live. I see the stickers. Do it scared. That's why I said the badge is so important because that's the optics for everybody in the room. You as viewers, me as a live host, we can see what people are doing. The other support, the shares, the likes, that's the tapping. Um, how long someone's been watching you, how many comments they sent. That's another screen that the live host can get to, and we can see it. So we know what people have been doing to support because of that. At the bottom, set your notification in the heart me. That way you always know when Dr. Lisa's on. Yes, yes. In the heart me, the fan club, you can set that notification. Thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you so much. Um, I do, yeah, so I do have what was I talking about? The blue box. So the blue box, we talked through that. I talk about the agency. I was going to talk about Scale Live Rewards real quick for our friend Nana. Thank you so much. Appreciate the victory. Club Victory. I appreciate it, friends. Um, when it comes to other ways to support the room, uh, tap and shares, likes, that's free support. If you click the number of people in the room, there's a question mark there. It breaks it down. So I want to make sure people know that too. You get 20 points of notification. You do. Fan club. Let me talk about that real quick. Fan club. Really quickly. Your fan club is an important group of people. Those are the people who are supporting your live. Look at you leveled up to level 10. Congratulations, friend. I love it. Congratulations. You didn't know that was happening, huh? You're like, I'm about to level up. Congratulations for that. Thank you for sending that to me. Also, Power Share is a big way to give free support. It is. Thank you for sharing. Um, yes, you get those 20 points. You set them. Yes, if you set them, you get 20 points. Yep. Yeah, so points towards you leveling up in the room. Thank you all. Power share is when you press the screen in the middle and you can share the live out to other people. So let's power share out the live. That's what Resilience is doing. Thank you for the roses, Tracy. I appreciate you. So when you click the daily heart me, it says join. If you haven't joined it, if you click it, it says join. That's how you become a member of my community. You become a fan club. You become part of my fan club. You want to do this daily, ideally, but if nothing else, once a week. All right? Because daily means you're coming back, you click the fan club. So Diamond just asked, she said, Doc, are you going to be back later? I'll send it now if you're not going to come back later. Because sometimes TikTok will give me a flash goal that is the daily heart me. So she's basically saying, I'll send it now. Otherwise, I'll wait and save it. Looking for Angela. Oh, thank you so much, Squeeze. That's make sure you are also supporting, friend. Um, so when it comes to the daily heart me, a live host will use this daily heart me. I use it. I use it. Thank you, Tracy. I use it to determine who comes in my boxes. If you are not a fan club member, you can't come in my boxes. And for my people who don't know what the boxes are, I'm going to show you real quick. These are the boxes. If you're not a fan club member, at a level 5, that means you come back at least 5 times. And I can see that because remember I said you can see the profile. You can see what level people are. And so I said you got to be a level 5 because when people come in your boxes, you are responsible for them. If they do something inappropriate, it can it could end your live stream. TikTok will end your live stream. I give the analogy like if somebody does something illegal in your home, the police comes to your home, they're gonna say, who's the homeowner? He said that was what's happening. That's not fair. They're gonna say, who's the homeowner? This is my home. So the people I bring in my boxes, I'm vouching for them. I can say, oh, that's a fan club member. That person has been here before. That person has supported my live stream. I kind of know them. You said, wow, that's not fair. What you mean that's not fair? Yeah. Because these are people who have invested in the live stream. They've given their daily heart me. The people who come up here, my community can gift them. You can get compensated. You can monetize. So I need to make sure I know you are someone who is vetted, who's been vetted, and you've come here and we've heard from you. We've seen you. You're not new. How do you get the gray heart me on your live? How do you get the gray heart me? What you mean? The gray heart me means that you don't have it. The gray heart me means that you haven't been here for 7 days. When your blue box is grayed out too, and you don't see it, that means you haven't been on the app for 7 days. So TikTok deactivated you. So Mrs. Treetop calls it an ashy heart. She said, we don't want ashy hearts. Your heart is ashy. Hey, my precious. How are you, friend? It's too many disruptors coming through the live to allow just one up there. Exactly. Exactly. Sweet, you just reached level 5. Awesome. uh, it's like letting someone you don't know into your living room, not doing that. Exactly. Exactly. To you, if someone wants to mess you up. Yeah. Well, yeah. So people do that on OMG, not the ashy hearts. I know. No, ashy hearts. Think I'm going to go live. All right, precious. Awesome, friend. You're nervous? Just do a scare, friend. You got this. You are awesome. Just go ahead and go live. But yeah, so people can do that. People, if they're drinking, smoking, driving, taking clothes off, nudity, TikTok's like, and you're held responsible for that. So you got to make sure you know who's coming up in your boxes. Living rooms ain't important. Can hosts, what was that? Can hosts gift in their rooms? Yes. So when you can gift when they're in your boxes. Yeah, that's when you can gift. If you like again, viewers can't get gifted. You got to make sure people are in your boxes. This is true. Yep. So again, be mindful of who you're bringing in, but be mindful of how you are showing up. How do you put stickers? How do we put stickers? The stickers here, you hit the comment and in that heart, it's a grayed out heart. Click that heart and that's where the stickers are for the fan club. Fan club has those stickers. I'm sorry, how do you have an orange box on your live? How do you have an orange box? What you mean an orange box, Tracy? Thank you, Pamela. Appreciate your friend. What did you mean by orange box? Thank you so much. Thank y'all for the ice cream cone and the gifts. I appreciate that, Lisa. What orange heart are you referring to? Are you talking about the box, the badge next to your name? What do you mean by that? Drea, welcome to the room. Moonflower, welcome in, friend. Probably talking about the cart. You think it's the cart? Are you talking about this box in the corner? Service Plus? Let me know if that's what you're talking about. Heart, not box. The orange heart appears the super fan. That's the super fan. Is that what you're referring to? Let me know if that's what you're referring to. Thank you all. Thank you for that heart, me friend. Thank you for the populars. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not sure what you meant by that, Tracy. Okay, and you activate the orange heart. Okay, Tracy, let me understand something. You're talking about the fan club. I'm assuming that's what you're saying from the heart. The fan club is activated, I think, after you've done those first 3 lives. I don't think you see it in the beginning. You actually have to go into the fan club zone and you can set up your Lisa. My name is Lisa. You can set that name up. You can name your fan club. So yeah, there's some things you can turn on once you get the fan club box. I think that's what you're saying because you're asking about the heart. And I'm assuming you don't go live or you haven't started live enough. So you have to set that up. Do you really get paid if people are interested in contacting creator? Are you talking about the Service Plus? Yes, yes. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's what you're saying. So you got to activate your fan club. So yeah, the box probably with the orange box. Yeah. Honestly, my favorite live people support your room. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Precious. I'm going back to lives any day now. Okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much, Precious. Precious, I appreciate you. Thank you all for being here. Resilience, thank you for your comments too. I appreciate it, friend. Um, thank you all for being here. Others come in the room. I appreciate you. Thank you for that, Precious, for the finger hearts. If you are, if you are, um, let's talk about monetization real quick, and then I'm gonna talk about the agency. Of course, you gave me the courage to start. Look at you. You're an inspiration. Thank you so much, Helen. I appreciate it. I'm learning all I can as things change. Yeah, but jump in. You'll get it. Tammy, thank you. Thank you all for the roses. I appreciate the support. Thank you for today. I hope to see you later today. Enjoy your day. Thank you. I probably won't be back. I'll play it by ear. It depends on how I feel. Cause nowadays I'm like, I don't watch much television. And then my kids, they're gonna cook and my husband cater some food. So I'll eat something, hang out with them, play some cards, talk to my daughter, because I ain't seen her in a while. So I'll talk to her. And then by then I'm like, okay. By 7 o'clock, I'll be like, okay, y'all, I'm gonna go live. Haven't figured out my schedule yet, but starting tomorrow, I'll be on like twice daily. Okay, nice. Coach Nan, I love it. I love it. I love that. So let's see. Let me catch up on some other comments. When I found your room, I had 100 followers. I'm at 622 now. Okay, and being myself and spreading love. I love that. I love that. Starting a day with gratitude, daily goal, and affirmations. Love that. I really enjoyed our 101 and need to schedule another. Oh, Pamela, I appreciate you, friend. I enjoyed it as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, friend. Let me know. Yeah, just feel free to schedule. Let me know if you have any questions. You can inbox me. Nice. What kind of cards? What you mean? What kind? Oh, Uno. I was like, what kind of cards? Uno, and we do Uno and Skippo. Those are our two card games. Uno, Skippo. Between the two of them. My daughter likes Skippo. My son loves Uno. Uh, I got breakfast in bed this morning. Did you really? I got some eggs delivered to me. I was like, I guess I got breakfast in bed. My son came up with a little plate with some eggs on it. I was like, okay, thank you. So yeah, I actually haven't. I ate the eggs. That's the only thing I had so far. So I'm gonna eat once I get off. I have to figure out where to go to ask out of agency so I can join yours. I've learned more. Oh, thank you, Wendy. I appreciate that. I don't watch TV much anymore either. I'm more into connecting here. Yes, this is my entertainment. I sit in on lives and listen and stuff and learn and yeah, I'm hopping around because of the agency. I don't. There's a few times I'll get to sit and just kind of take it all in. But for the most part, I'm like skipping around quite a bit. But I love it. So it's one of those things where I'm learning so much from all of you. Um, I went from 500 to now 3K followers. Look at you. So what happened with TikTok Shop? Did that get resolved for you, or are you still waiting? Let me know what happened. I'm curious. Message me. Others coming in the room. Appreciate you being here, Bella. Nice. Skippo is great. It is. It is. It's our go-to game. My mom taught me how to play. My mom taught me, and then I passed it on to my daughter. And we do Phase 10. We do Phase 10 as well, but that's not our go-to. Skippo's our go-to. Try Mantis. Okay. It's a fun card. Okay, I haven't tried Mantis. Okay. I don't think I've heard of Mantis now that I think about it. Intercession on recharging coins. I have an Apple gift card, but it keeps saying suspicious activity. Oh, um, I don't know, Bonnie. You may have to use a debit. I'm not sure. Yeah, you may have to use a credit card or a debit. I use a credit card when I've recharged. Yeah. I've tried to get away from exchanging because you pay more when you exchange. So the recharge on the website, you get the discount. So I try to use my card to recharge so I can get that discount. And then I just let the deposit happen later. So it's my way of trying to save some coins. Heading for brunch now with my mom. Enjoy the day. Thank you, Moonflower. How much does it cost to do a one-on-one? I'm not do me a favor, I'm gonna do the Service Plus. You'll see it in my stand store. Depends on what you're doing. I don't do the price in here because I don't want TikTok to think I'm talking about money and stuff, but yeah, you can go there. It's a 45-minute appointment. I do coaching packages too, a 4-week and an 8-week. So it just depends on what you're looking for. Um, my followers are rising too. Thank you, Dr. Lisa. All that followed me. Oh, look at you, Tracy. Well, awesome. Awesome. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's see. Thank you all for supporting. I appreciate that. Afternoon. How you doing? I'm sure Shoshina. Thank you so much. Hey, Seven. Welcome to the room. Thank you so much for the compliments. Happy Mother's Day to all the women in the world, all the mamas out there. You said, Mia, please, how do I know when I've reached 30 minutes live milestone? There's a timestamp. When you click the house, you can swipe over. Thank you for the roses. When you click the house, or if you swipe from right to left, you can see how long you've been live. There's a timestamp, there's a counter. So I've been live 2 hours and 21 minutes. I'm about to get off shortly. I'm about to get off shortly. But yeah, that's the timer for your live. Is there a time that can show how long your live is, or is it up to you to keep? No, yeah. So when you click it's a little house, or if you swipe the screen from right to left, that real time performance screen is really important. It tells you how many views your live has had, how many people it's been pushed out to, how many new followers you received, how many gifters. It tells you what your estimated rewards are. It tells you your time. It tells you if your connection is good. So yeah, there's a lot of information there. So definitely, I look at that throughout my live. You guys don't know it, but I'm clicking here, swiping. I'm looking at that, those analytics. You look at that before you end your live too, to know how long you've been live. Um, to get coins, which website are you talking about, please and thank you? It's the TikTok website. So tiktok.com/coin, COIN, tiktok.com/the little slash coin, COIN. That's the website for where to get coins. 2 hours, the sweet spot. It is. It's good. That is a good time. This is for 3 days, 30 minutes for the first time live streaming. Yes, yes, that's what you're doing. Yep. So I hope all, oh, amazing Mother's Day for them, all the moms in the world. Thank you so much, Seven. Appreciate it, friend. Thank you all. Yep, that's it. You got to take the S off the end. No S for coins. I think it's coin, not coins. um, do I need a degree to get paid to give advice privately? Do you need a degree to get paid to give advice? No. It does offer credibility, so maybe. Depends on what type of advice you're giving. Therapy, yes. Just depends on what you're doing. Um, Thank you so much. Okay, friends, let's do this. Thank you so much, Tracy. That's the right website. So Heather, make sure you get Tracy's comment there. I won't be able to pin it because TikTok won't let it pin when it's a website being shown. But yeah, so um let me know if you guys have questions. Hey, Miss K Latte, I'm gonna wrap up shortly. I'll probably stay on another 10 minutes or so. Um, can I find Go Popular? Oh, really? In the gift box, click the gift box, scroll over to exclusive, click exclusive at the bottom, and the populars are there at the top. Let me know if you saw that. It's under exclusive. Yep. See, the populars are there. Hey, Ro, thank you so much for that, friend. And then others who are coming in the room, I appreciate all the support. Thank you all for coming in, supporting the live host. And thank you all for the follow. I appreciate that. Um, how can I refer customers to external websites? You really shouldn't. You want to turn on Service Plus. Yeah, not we. um, yeah, so it's not there. It's not working, Tracy. I'm not sure what's going on for you, friend. Maybe go out and come in. You grabbed your Daily Heart Me though, didn't you? That's a fan club gift. Hey, Miss Vicky. Appreciate your friend. But you're a super fan. I'm not sure why it's not working. Got it. Okay, got it. Perfect. Okay, I see it. Okay. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that support, you all. All right. So here's the deal. A couple things I want to chat about. And hey, Lisa, welcome to the room. Others coming in the room, thank you. It's the super popular better. Super popular does push out a little bit more. It's a little bit more expensive though. It's 9 cents versus 9 coins versus 1 coin. Hello. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate your friends. Others come in the room. Well, thank you so much for being here. We're going to stay on for a little bit longer. I don't know if you guys caught that. I said I was about to get off and TikTok send some friends in the room. TikTok is listening. So, TikTok, get it together. So I'm going to get off. I'm probably going to stay on another 10 minutes or so, but I'm going to get off shortly. But yeah, TikTok just did that to us. My friend was muted on the live. Does it mean she can't make more comments later? Another day? When they get muted, it is for that live. They're muted for the live. The next live, they should be able to talk again. If they get blocked, they're gone. So yeah. What about Rise Superfans? Is that one time thing or monthly? Rise Superfan. It's monthly. Superfan. Is that what you mean? The Superfan subscription is a monthly subscription. Even TikTok like you. I know. But you're right on the FYP. Oh, thank you, friend. Okay, thanks. Thanks, TikTok. I guess you're fine. I need to read before I send. Okay, perfect. Um, So, okay, so here's what I was going to say. I was going to talk about scale law rewards really quickly, just so that you guys understand monetization. I'm going to talk about agency also. Some people asked about that. I'm not sure if people are still interested in that. Really quickly, if you're interested in the agency, let me just put the agency page in the chat, and then you guys can go to that page and apply. There's videos. I need you to do more videos. Helen, look at you. Helen, look at there, friend. Congratulations on that. Look, I got it. I know, I saw. You saw how it was all lit up? It's like she's done it for the first time. First time gifter. She has her blue box. Now you can join the fan club. So click your Daily Heart Me up here. It says join. And then you'll get your orange heart too. You'll get the Lisa box. That's what you're doing. And then you could decide how you want to ration your coins moving forward. Look at you, friend. Awesome, awesome sauce. Now you got it. You got it. And so when people come to your room, they're like, okay, she's doing her thing. Thank you for that, friend. I appreciate it. And so you did it. Hello, Diana. Welcome to the room. So you did it. Awesome, friend. Thank you for supporting the room. Oh, thank you, Lightning. Thank you for that hand. Oh, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the Pamela. Thank you for the hand hearts. I appreciate it, friends. I just posted my live event for the first time. Nice. That's good. So now you have it. So do that daily. Do it daily. Hey Dee, welcome to the room. Wendy, thank you for the rose. You guys are awesome. All right, so couple things. Uh this is the agency page. This is where you would apply to join the agency if you are a live host. All right. So that means you've gone live, you've been going live. Recently, TikTok sends me a system notification. I see it in my platform. I can see if you've gone live because if it says zeros, I can't invite you. So you have to be going live. So if you are a super fan on the page, do you need to still send a rose or me? Um, Thank you so much. Yes, is there for support. Yes. Yes, you do. You don't lose it doesn't gray out for you, but you still are tracking your points. You're collecting more points, you're growing. It only takes you to super fan level 10. So you got to do more. Darnell, hello. Officially decide make TikTok stable in my life. However, I'm super scared. You got this, friend. Okay, thanks. You're welcome, friend. You got it. You could do it scared. Let's do a scared stickers. Listen to this wonderful live. This doctor knows what she's talking about. Thank you, friend seven. I appreciate it. Does one live count? Does one live? No, you got to do your first 3 lives. What do you mean one live count for what? For getting full live access? You got to do 3 lives over a course of 3 separate days for at least 30 minutes in total. So day 1 could be 10 minutes, day 2 could be 10 minutes, day 3 could be 10 minutes. I will tell you, don't do that. Go longer. Try to get comfortable going live. Try to get to the point where you're going at least 60 minutes, 61 minutes to be better, to make sure it doesn't round down on you rather. And then try to get to 90 minutes in 2 hours. So the longer the better. But in the beginning, as you're adjusting, you can do those 3 lives and 30 minutes each. 3 lives, 61 minute per live. That is ideal, but the rule is 3 lives for 30 minutes total between all 3. Yeah. I'm working my way up to going live soon. All right. All right. Like I got it, friend. But do it scary, you guys. You guys got this. So is it the beginning that I've been live, but the outcome is always so low? That's fine. As you practice, as you show up, as you become more comfortable, as you work on what you're sharing and what you're doing and how people are engaging, all of that will help you improve. It's going to help your live stream. So yeah, just do it. You got this. Okay. Um, okay, I thought I heard my husband. I think he's talking to my son. Some people are begging for double clicks and shares. Why? Some people are begging for double clicks and shares. That's engagement. That helps to improve the room. Okay. We had talked about engagement earlier. Jennifer, you gotta engage. Just go for it. Life is short. Be yourself. Talk about what you know. There we go. Okay, I will. I'm just so nervous. I really don't have a niche. Practice, go to the AI, ask it to brainstorm a niche topics and target an audience for your live stream based on whatever's in your bio. Copy the words in your bio or say some more about yourself so it can come back with some things. Maybe your wife, mom, what career, what hobbies. Put that in there and have it come back with some ideas. Brainstorm 5 examples. Okay? Okay, we'll do. That's my issue. Did you hear me, Michelle? Brainstorm some examples. Yeah. It costs nothing green to tap the screen. Well, hello. You want to say hi real quick?
Sure, I have your gift.
Come here. No, don't give my gift yet. She said I have your gift. I'm gonna see if she says hello real quick.
You told me to say hello.
Okay, come on.
Hello.
You come down lower. They
Oh.
can't see you with the sticker. This is my baby girl. He can't come on the screen. You don't come on the screen. She can come on the screen. She's 21 TikTok.
Not yet. Almost.
She's 20 and a half. Quite just a few months from 21.
Yeah.
So this is baby girl.
Hi.
You said twinning. All right. Hopefully you don't get me in trouble with your baby face.
Why would I get you in
You
trouble?
look young.
Oh.
So Sissy's here.
Wow.
While I'm
When are
in
you
you.
getting off?
About 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sissy, I want to show you again.
Yeah. Glad she made it safely. Yeah, she made it safely. Yeah. Yeah, that's baby girl. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. Yeah, and then so she's my older one, first marriage, and that's my oldest. And then you heard the little squeaky voice in the background. My second marriage, my little boy, he's 6. So she's almost 21 and he's 6. So yeah. But yeah, so they are here. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. I'm just learning TikTok as a user. Where do I go for general information on points? On points. What do you mean on points? Let me know what you meant in terms of engagement in the app. Let me know if that's what you meant. As a live creator, will TikTok pay me if people contact creator in my messages? You have to set up Service Plus. So I think that's what you're talking about. The contact you, the Service Plus, that's this feature here. I just pinned it. But when you click that feature there, you have to set it up. So you have to have something you're offering. TikTok doesn't pay you though. People pay for your services. So that's how it works. So yeah, your service is what you set up. Think quite a gap between that. Yes, between me and my older brother. Yes. Yep. Yep. Um, yes, engaged girl. Woo. They used to I know. I know. I say it all the time. He was God's plan. He was not our plan. He was God's plan. So it's all good. The youngest are 14 years apart. Yes. Yep. So if you have 18 and an older button turn off, could you bring kids? Because I see someone didn't. You're not supposed to have kids on the screen. Mm-mm. Under 18 are not supposed to be on the screen. Don't do it. They will shut your live down. My mom lost a baby between us. Oh, okay. Okay, Michelle. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, make sure they are 18 and older. Can you have Service Plus and TikTok Shop products and services? Yes. Yes, I do. They occupy the same area though. You can't have them on at the same time. So you're switching between the two. So when I turn on my shopping cart, the times I've turned it on, you guys can't get to my Service Plus. And I can't pin it, but I can delete the products from there. I usually don't put any more than like 10 products. I'm usually 5, so I can easily delete them quickly. And then I can turn back on my Service Plus. Oh, it's okay. Worse for me. Hello. Oh, sorry to hear that, friend. Nope, I don't know that no kids on the screen. Yeah, no kids on the screen. Don't do it, friends. They will end your life. So where have I been? I can understand you. Yes. Thanks. You're welcome. I appreciate you, friend. Yes, I'm here for twice a day. 10 and 4. I probably won't come back later. We'll see. I may not. I don't know. We'll see. How do you feel about joining groups who band together and support one another? Is that beneficial? Um, I mean, it could work. It could work. It just depends on what you're doing. Hold on. It depends on what you're doing. Thank you so much, Kim. Appreciate your friend. Yeah, it could work. I only thing I will tell you is that you have to make sure you're willing to support. I've heard so many problems with people not supporting fully. So people will take and don't give. You got to give. I'm by talk. I'm going live. Okay, Fran, you got it. No, take the day and enjoy the family. You deserve a break. Thank you, Fran. I appreciate y'all. Um, yeah, so engagement, why do we need to earn points? It shows how you're supporting others. Thank you so much, Ellen. Look at you, friend. Thank you, Tracy. Appreciate it. Jennifer, your badge, that blue box and the Lisa box, it shows how you're supporting others. That's a visual indicator of what level of support you're offering, or that you've offered, rather. Not that you will stay there, but you'll grow. You decide on how that looks. Thank you both for the populace. I appreciate that. Right? You have to give what you want to receive. Exactly. And so if you're on this app and you're just taking, think about it this way. If you're in someone's live room, let's be real about it. I'm going to do mask off conversation. That person has given you so much value, has answered your questions. Maybe they're educating you. Maybe they're entertaining you. You're sitting there taking and consuming all this information, and or they're inspiring you to do something. And you couldn't even send a one penny rose or a popular or any other gift you choose from the gift box or support their live goal. At the end of the day, you're consuming and you got something for free value, and you gave nothing in return. You ain't even going live. So it ain't like they can come back to your live and support you. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about what you're doing. Intellectual value is worth something. Yes. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, friends. So I want you guys to know that this is an engagement app. And if you are a person who has a mindset that says, I don't want to do, I just want to come here and consume, you're not going to grow. And if you do grow, you're going to grow with people who just have the same mindset, and they're not going to engage in your content. They just got numbers, just like you got numbers. That's all that is. But the goal is to get people who are going to engage back. They're going to go to your content. They're going to come to your live. They're going to support, because what you're offering is what they're looking for. That's why you need to know what your niche is and your topics in your target audience, to make sure you're reaching those people. So thank you so much, Lisa. I see your sticker. I see your friends. Thank you for the stickers. Thank you for the gifts. I saw you all. I appreciate all the support. I really do. Thank you. If you create multiplied accounts, do they all benefit? Points, level, stats, does that follow? Yes. Yeah, it depends on how you grow those accounts, but yes. Yeah, they could. I'm going to talk to my chat about this endeavor. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Life with Bentley. Welcome. Thank you so much, Diane. I appreciate it. Thank you for the wink winks. Thank you for the information. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all of you all. Um, I appreciate that support. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate the winks, friend. Um, Appreciate the support. So just know, I say that to you all because I want you guys to kind of get it, because I know there's people who come here and they come in my room and they're like, well, I don't understand the whole point of all this. And the point is, it's part of your monetization, and it's part of how you operate as a viewer, but also as a live host, and you want people to engage in your live stream. And so I teach that to my viewers because I want you guys to be able to tell your viewers as you're going live. Hopefully they understand the big picture too, and they are open and willing to support. Thank you so much, friends. Um, you need to monetize. Yeah, yeah. So the way to do that is to start going live, building your community. You decide on other ways you want to monetize and grow. Do you have an offer? Do you have Service Plus that you're going to offer people? Do you have a super fan benefit that you want to give people? Do you have you're going to do TikTok shop and become an affiliate so you can get commissions. So yeah. So you just decide what that looks like. All right. Thank you all for coming in. Really quickly, so the Scale Live Rewards, just so that you know, as people give, TikTok takes, you can earn up to 40% per live, and then each week you can earn up to 13%. It's based on what happens throughout your live stream and throughout the week. Okay, so in your live stream, there's two metrics. You are monetizing once you go 25 minutes or more. TikTok will give you 38% of any of the gifting engagement that happens. What's the benefits can give the super fans? Um, 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 I do the live only for super fans. That's probably my biggest benefit because that's when I put people in the boxes and we can kind of talk and stuff. So that's probably my biggest one. Precious, I thought you was going live. What happened, friend? You said I wanna. Do you ever talk about TikTok Shop? I do. I do. I'll talk about it tomorrow. I'll give TikTok Shop some time tomorrow. Will do. Yep. Hello everyone. Thank you for the follow, friends. Um, so when it comes to the other metric is how many new followers. So I said thank you for the follow. How many new followers you get also matters. So you have to have five or more new followers will get you 2%. So the 38 plus the 2 is the 40%. That's what you would earn per live. TikTok will give you the difference essentially, and you get the 40%. TikTok takes the difference. That's what I meant to say. Where do you find your information to teach? Here on the Live Academy, Creator Academy, Community Guidelines, going to other lives, verifying what people say. I don't believe everybody, so I gotta go check for myself. So somebody says something, the system notification. As an agency, there's trainings that I go to. There's other people who are in my community, in the agency community that I can send message to and ask questions. So yeah, I just been picking this stuff up along the way. I'm obviously I learn a lot. What academies? Okay, you said what academies? When you in the live, when you go to the live center, well, when you go to TikTok Studio, under the post side, you see post and you see live. Under the post side, scroll all the way down. It says Creator Academy. Under the live side, scroll all the way down. It says Live Academy. Yeah, so it's there. So yeah, I'll push the super fans, but I don't know what to give them as a benefit. So the super fan only, go into the AI, Charles. I'm Harold. Go into the AI, ask it, ask ChatGPT. Say I want to create a super fan benefit for my TikTok live. These are for subscribers, and what are three things I can add? I can offer them that are of value, based on my live topics, and you maybe copy and paste your bio and see what comes back. But yeah, that's what I would do. And see what makes sense. Obviously you don't want to make it too robust. You just want to have a few things that you do. The live only talk should be one of them. So people are earning a living on TikTok. Wow, I did not know. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, so yeah. 5 new followers to get 3%, to get 2% of that 40, to get 2%. So um I am a, I am an agency. Yes. So if you want to join the agency, you can apply. Um, this is also, I'll put the page in a second, but do you go live, Michelle? Someone in my live last night said, I've been here since 100 followers. It felt great. Yes. Awesome, Seven. That's awesome. Hello, everyone. Wow. Thank you. You're welcome. Can you repeat that? What do I need to repeat? And Tracy, what are you saying? What's to repeat? You said you haven't been live yet? I told them they will be on the panel. My famous guest. Okay, that's a good one. What does being an agency mean? TikTok creator networks are free. It's a free because just like I was just explaining, TikTok pays you through that 40%. They take the 60 and they give a few percentages to the agency based on how you're growing. So if you're growing as a live host, agencies are supporting you with training. Like I come here twice a day. I have my weekly meetings. I do group chats. We have the school platform. I do one-on-ones with you. So I'm helping you grow. Thank you, Seven. I appreciate you, friend. I'm helping you grow, and then I also provide protection because we have a platform where we can look at your lives, and I can give you, if you are in violation or at risk of being banned, I can submit an inquiry on your behalf. So all that is part of what happens and what's offered to you. So you get protection, you get obviously training, you get monetization strategies. We talk about different ways to grow your live stream, and so all that's available to you. It's important for you to pick the agency that's right for you. I will tell people that. But the main thing is that you have to be going live. TikTok changed the